Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bleckley County Royals football here on the Royal Football Network. I'm Don Byram here along with Mr. James Hagler. We are in Cochran, Georgia tonight, home of the Royals, as the Royals have returned home after a road trip last week. We're playing host to the Washington County Golden Hawks out of Region 3 AA, and there's a huge region matchup tonight as the Royals dropped their region contest last week against the Irish of Dublin to go to 1-1 in the region record and 4-2 overall. And James, with Washington County coming in, we play Dublin and Washington County back to back pretty much every year, so that's a tough gauntlet if you want.
And East Lawrence got the unfortunate part of that gauntlet.
They did.
As East Lawrence, not that great of a team, but they lost, I believe it was 77-0 to Dublin, or it might have been 7, and then Washington County hung 45 on them last week. So, we got it coming in at 4-2 overall, 1-1 in region play, and of course a tough loss last week at Dublin.
Yep.
For the Royals, and so we'll see if we can rebound tonight with a big win here against Waco.
And Waco, a strong tradition over there in Sandersville, Georgia. You can go way back in their history to find some very good football teams and some very good football players. Had several of their guys had NFL careers.
Of course, Waco had a bye the first week of region play, but again, played East Lawrence last week, beating them and going to 1-0. Actually, it says final score in that game looks like 68-14. So
wow.
East Lawrence lost their two games by a combined 145-27.
East Lawrence struggling this year. Around the region tonight, Dodge County plays host to Dublin. You're talking about a rival down there. I used to be part of that when I was in school down there. That is a huge rival, or it used to be. I don't know if it's dialed down over the years or not, but it used to be very intense between Dodge and Dublin, no matter if you play here or there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a game we can keep eye on tonight because it has region standings in mind, because Dodge is considered one of the top teams here.
Last week Dodge held on against Northeast 35-29.
I'm not going to say they struggled, but they had a game on their hand.
And Dublin, of course, beat Bleckley County 41-32. Washington County over East Lawrence 68-14, and Northeast beat Southwest 28-22 last week. So those were the four region matchups with 9 teams in the region. That left. That left. I don't know who was off last week.
I think I want to say, I think Southwest may have been off last week.
No, Northeast and Southwest played each other.
Well, they played last night.
Oh, that was last night.
It was last night.
Oh, that was last night. Okay, so
I think Southwest.
So Southwest had to have a week off last. Yeah,
and who was off tonight?
Northeast is currently
Northeast
1-2.
And Southwest.
Northeast is currently 1-2 in the region. Looks like East Lawrence.
And I don't think
East Lawrence is off
played
this week.
It's their official week off.
Yeah.
So officially, Northeast and Southwest are not off this week. They just played last night.
Right. Yeah. And I apologize. 7 teams, not 9 teams. I don't know where my math went wrong there, but 7 teams playing. In the region.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, the captains were at midfield, and they just flipped the coin, and Bleckley won the toss and deferred, so we will kick off to Washington County. And there come the Golden Hawks busting through their banner over to our left. And they have their flag guys as well, actually flag girls. Apparently they're cheerleaders with Hawks and a WC spelled out on there. I guess if they spelled theirs backwards, it would be squack, I guess.
Schwab.
And, I don't think we've missed any, James, but tonight is Cancer Awareness Night here at the stadium.
There's also Rec Department night. We're fixing to see the Rec Department.
And here come the Royals. And I think the Rec players will follow the Royals out of the tunnel here. And it's Cancer Awareness Night tonight, as long as Rec Football Night tonight. There come the Rec players right behind them. Got quite a few of them, looks like. They're wearing their jerseys. And we got one kid about 15 yards ahead of everybody, and he's going to bust it wide open all the way 5, touchdown for that little man. Can't read his number here. They all got their jerseys on. some good-looking jerseys, if you ask me, James.
Yeah,
It's not your typical red football jersey.
No, you got some purple, some gray, some white. There comes the flag football kids and white T-shirts and gray T-shirts.
They're bringing up the rear, but they're hustling just as hard as they can. It was good to see that, the young guys, future Royals out there. And hopefully all of them will continue to play once they get to high school, because the more numbers, the better, you know.
Absolutely. Although you only put 11 on the field at a time, but you always got to have that depth.
But that sideline looks good if you can stretch it out as far as you can down that sideline.
But Waco seems to be pretty well filled out over there.
They got some good-looking athletes on there. They got some size on them.
Yeah.
But we played some teams with size already this year. And Waco comes out in their road uniforms, white jerseys, gold pants, gold helmets, kind of the old Notre Dame look, all those black numbers instead of the navy blue. And the gold is not quite the Notre Dame gold, but it is close to it. And the Royals in their home uniforms, white helmets, purple jerseys, solid white pants. And Hugh Kearney will tee it up, kick it off, back deep for the Golden Hawks is number 7, Tayshawn Dixon, and number 8, Shedrick. That's number 2, Shedrick Poole. Okay.
And real quick, the logo at midfield, the Royals logo, normally purple outlined in white, is outlined in pink tonight for breast cancer awareness. A couple of people have mentioned to make sure we point that out, so I want to make sure we get that in there.
I see a lot of pink and blue shirts in the crowd tonight, too. All right, Kearney approaches. It's a long, high end-over-end kick, and Dixon will take it and goes into the end zone. Will be a dead ball, will be on the 25-yard line. He caught it right around the 1, James, but his momentum took him into the end zone, and thus, by rule, the kick went in the end zone.
As soon as the ball in high school, as soon as the ball crosses the line, that's a touchback.
Right. He didn't carry it in there. His momentum took him in, so therefore it's just like the kick went in untouched.
I still remember I don't know if you remember this. It was one of the first games we did down at Dodge where the ball got knocked all around on a punt and
I remember that.
Ended up going to the end zone and ended up being a touchback, I think it was, because of the way it went
kick
around.
Took it in the end zone.
Yeah, nobody ever fielded it. It was muffed and then it was kicked around.
Okay, the Golden Hawks bringing out a wide out on each side, and in the shotgun, I think it's number 4, Sutton, playing quarterback. I believe he's in the shotgun. He'll send one man in motion. He takes the snap. He fakes. He's going to keep on the quarterback draw. He's over the 20 and down to about the 23. It's going to be a gain of about 3 for the Hawks. He's second down and 7. And I think that was number 4, James, but they got number 4 listed as a cornerback instead of a quarterback, but that doesn't mean anything.
Last week they had their tight end who carried the ball a lot out of the backfield for Dublin.
Now number 2, Poole will go in at quarterback, and he's listed as a running back. He's in the shotgun. It may have been Poole the first time. Wide out on each side. He has 2 wingbacks. He takes a snap, and he's going to give it to the wingman, come around the corner. He's up to the 30. He's got the first down, still on his feet, and brought down around the 35-yard line. That's number 7, Tayshawn Dixon on the carry. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 Golden Hawks on their own 35. They kind of run a version of the wing T there, wasn't it?
Well, I was going to tell you, the wide receiver they had out on our near side, on the near side here, number 22. Waters listed as a tight end. I was going to say he looks more like a lineman, maybe a tight end than he does a wide receiver, but he's now at the end of the line this time.
Okay, Poole is in at quarterback, and number 7, Dixon, is in at the running back there. He's listed as a wide receiver, but he's playing one of the wing guys. It's not really the wing team, it's kind of a version of it out of the shotgun instead of under center here. Poole takes a long count. He'll send a man in motion. He takes the snap. He fakes. He throws out in the flat. It's complete at the foot, right over the shoelaces, but it's caught up around. He's going to get up to about the 46. It's going to be a 1st down. That was Dixon coming out of the backfield on the catch.
That almost was too low for him.
Yeah, it was a low throw, but he caught it right off his shoestrings there.
Yeah, he was lined up in that wing spot on the left and just went straight out to the flats, and nobody really picked him up until too late.
That's 1st and 10 Golden Hawks on their own 46. They started at their 20 and they picked up a couple of 1st downs, so they're moving the football just underway here in the first quarter. No score, 10:38 to go in the first. And that Poole will get under center, I think. Yes, he will. And he's got a weird-looking formation back there, kind of a all-set 3-man back there. And they snap it straight to one of the running backs, and he's going to look. He wanted to throw. Now he pulls it down and runs it. And he's not going to get much, maybe a yard. That may have been number 4, Sutton.
That was number 2 carried the ball there.
Well, it was Poole, number 2, but they had somebody else under center, I guess. So the gain of 1 up to the 47 will be second and 9.
Oh, that's the deepest back in that
That's
set.
a strange looking formation right now.
Yeah.
And they'll come out in it again. Looks like, no, this is old straight. Nope, it's the same way, but to the right this time. The Poole is right behind center. He has 3 guys to his left. He takes a snap and he's going to reverse it back to Dixon, number 7, but we're all over that. He's not going to get maybe a couple up to about the 48, maybe a yard. It's going to be third down and about 7, looks like.
You know, I'm trying to remember what team it was we played last year that had that. They had the 2 in the backfield lined up side by side every time, and they would go a direct snap one or the other. But yeah, it's almost like that because he had somebody right. Yeah, he had somebody right next to him.
Washington County because.
No, because it was at Washington County. That game was played. We played. It was a game we played here. I remember. It was just kind of an odd formation that I remember from last year.
Now they spread it out. The trips to the left, twins to the right. Nobody in the backfield. And Poole takes a snap. He throws over the middle. It's complete. Up around the 45 of Bleckley, up to the 40. First down. Actually, that's number 16 at quarterback.
Jarius Brown. And the first Royal to him to get a hand on him, could have made the stop just short of the first down, but wasn't able to. He got a hand on him and couldn't grab him and pull him back.
Number 23 who made a reception, Dylan Waters, the tight end. And he's up to the Bleckley 36 for the first down. So they are throwing some different looks at us here.
Well, they're throwing out of every formation they're running, and they're running out of every
That's at least 4 formations I've seen. Now they're back to the old staggered 3 men in the backfield right in front of Poole. He's in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself behind those guys. He's up to the 30, about the 31. Gain of about 5 on the play. Going to be second and 5. And James, you know, we're talking about their uniforms kind of resemble Notre Dame. I remember Notre Dame running the old box offense way back in the day, and that's similar to what they're doing here. Just snap it to one of the 4 guys, and let him run. Second and 5, same formation again. Poole takes it. He's going to keep it again right up the middle. He's got the first down and more. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10, and finally brought down around the 7-yard line. It's going to be first and goal, Golden Hawks.
That was number 19, Lamont Webb, that ran him down there.
And they're just coming right down the field, James, and we're not stopping them.
No, they're coming right up the middle on a lot of these runs out of this formation.
Same formation again here, first and goal from the 7. Poole's in that shotgun. Those 3 guys back there with him. He takes a snap. He's going to run it again right up the middle, and he's going to be close to the goal line. He didn't get in. I think he stopped about the 1. Going to be second down and goal from there. With 8:10 go in the first quarter, no score in the game. And quickly to the line, they didn't even huddle. Same formation again. Poole was lined up right behind the center. Those 3 running backs right there with him. Everybody in tight. He takes the snap. He runs it again right in the middle, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hawks. And they made it look too easy, James.
They just went right on down the field. Slicing and dicing through our defense. They only threw 1 pass on that. It was a completion. No, I'm sorry, 2 passes. They threw 1 on third down.
The big pass was the third down pass. They converted the first down in. And they have a left-footed kicker on for the extra point. That is number 27, Isaiah Wallace. Or was that 87? I beg your pardon. It's not 27. He's a left-footer. It's a wobbly kick, but I think it went wide. No good.
Yeah.
So no good. I don't have an
87 on here.
But he kind of wobbled it over to the side. No good kick. But with 7:29 to go in the first quarter, Washington leads at 6-0. That just they didn't do anything fancy, James. They just ran the ball down the field with 2 passes and in the end zone.
Yeah,
Coach Lassiter is called a Whitehead over discussing something. I'm not sure what this is about.
It took 4.5 minutes off the clock as well.
Yeah. I didn't see anything.
It looks like he might be talking to the
clock
operator or something. So.
You know, we had clock issues the last game we had here. Remember in the first half of our last game, they had to keep the time on the field to halftime. So I don't know if we're having issues again or not. They put it back on 8 minutes for some reason. Maybe they ran the clock during the extra point when it's supposed to. Anyway, it's back to 8 minutes now. And the young man kicking off for them, we don't know who he is, left-footed kicker. High, short kick. And we're going to have, I'm sure we got a guy running with it. Can't tell who it is, but he's up to the 40, up to the 45. I couldn't see his number. It may have been Arquenzio Hayes. It was Arquenzio Hayes. Couldn't tell if it was number 2 and number 4, but I see Bryce Bailey right there. It was Hayes. But he got a good return all the way up to the Bleckley 48. So great field position for the Royals after the kick there by the Hawks, Golden Hawks rather.
We got 26 listeners right now, so I'd like to thank everybody for listening in. Remind you, you can chat if you wish. Just chat, and we'll try and keep you up. I'll post as the scoring plays happen in the quarters.
Twins to each side. Sasser in the shotgun. He'll send Bryce Bailey in motion. Takes the snap. He gives it to Hayes on the little counter play. He cuts back up the middle, and he's brought down just over midfield. It's going to be a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Now, they mark it just over midfield, not quite a gain of 3, about 2.5. It's going to be second down. We'll call it 8. It's closer to 8 than it is anything else. Sasser in the shotgun. That's Bryce Bailey now is moving into the Wildcat. Sasser moves out left, down to the left.
It seems Mims is more in the tight end position. He's going left to right, going from side to side, but he is in the tight end position right now.
All right. They had to stop play to change the ball. We ran that play with Washington County's football. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself off right tackle. He's got a little room trying to break a tackle, and he can't do it to get outside. And they're going to mark him down around the 48. Going to be a gain of only 2 after he's going to get more than that. It's going to be third down at about 6 for the Royals here.
Like to remind everybody that our broadcast is brought to you by Chris Nobles. Nobles Net provides internet for people who can't get internet. Call Chris Nobles 478-308-0596.
Sasser back in at quarterback now. He'll send him in motion. He takes the snap, looking to throw. Plenty of time. Flag down from the referee. That's probably going to be a hold. Throws down the right side. It's intercepted by Washington County up around their own 36. But there's a flag down at the Bleckley 46. But that's probably going to be, that's I think he called an illegal shift on the Royals.
He did?
Yep, illegal shift on the Royals, and that will be declined, of course.
I thought it was a false start. Honestly, I thought the running back, we had a man in motion, and the running back leaned forward.
I wish it had been a false start. The play would have been blown dead, and we wouldn't have had to pick.
Absolutely. That happened to who that happened to last week? Was it did Tennessee have that happen? Is that the game I'm thinking of?
I can't remember.
It might have been somebody else threw a pick. No, I'll take that back. It was Tampa. It was Tampa Bay in the Saints game. Winston threw 2 picks after false starts.
All right, Washington County has it after the interception at their own 38. Now they lead it 6-0. Now they go back to the spread, 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left, and Brown is in at quarterback number 16. Nobody in the backfield with him. He takes the snap. He's wanting to throws out in the flat. It's complete up around the 44. He breaks 1 tackle, but he can't. He actually tried to break a tackle, but number 6 for Bleckley finally brought him down up around the 46-yard line. Give a gain of about 6 or 8 on the play.
Their quarterbacks or whoever's taking the ball, all the guys in the backfield really have a little bit of an unorthodox setup. They squat, and they almost look like they're doing a squat, putting their hands out, putting their hands up in front of them, rather than that kind of upright that you typically see with a passing quarterback.
It's going to be second down and 2 at the 46. Now they're back in that spread again, but Poole is in at quarterback. He'll send Dixon in motion, and he gives it to Dixon on a jet sweep. He's got the first down and more. Runs into one of our guys, and we finally knock him out of bounds around the Bleckley 46-yard line. This is going to be another first down for the Golden Hawks.
I don't know if you noticed that, but he went around that left side, and he basically went over and took his guy off of the guy he was blocking.
Yeah.
And our guy just it was like, let me just change with you, and our guy tackled him.
So first and 10 at the Bleckley 46. He got around the corner so quick, their offensive line looked like they just got out of their stance.
Yeah.
Because he was coming in motion, and they ran this jet sweep to him. They'll come up in that weird. No, they're going to go kind of a halfway spread here. You got 1 wide on each side, and 1 up back in the backfield. Poole's in the shotgun. First and 10 from the Bleckley 46. Sends a man in motion. He'll give it to him on the jet sweep coming this way. And he's brought down from behind around the Bleckley 41. Be a gain of about 4. That was number 9. Malik Walker on the carry.
Number 28, Demetrius Pope on the tackle there.
So Jesse, listen to me. James, the Royals need to wake up. It's like we're just kind of sleepwalking right now.
Yeah, I was a little bit scared he was actually going to pull him down. Or it might have been 20. I can't tell if that's 20 or 28. If it's 20 is John Newberg.
Yeah, it's close to being a horse collar tackle, but
that's what I was worried about, is they were going to call a horse collar, but luckily they didn't, because he kind of went down backwards.
Poole's in the shotgun, wide out on each side. He has 1 up back right in front of him to his left. takes the snap, and he's going to keep it himself right up the middle of the quarterback keeper, and we knock him down at about the 38. Going to be shy of the first down. Marking maybe just inside the 38, looks like.
And I'll tell you, if you notice, some of our guys are getting into the backfield. If he was dropping back, we'd be all over him. But he's taking that snap and going straight ahead.
And marking on the 38. It'll be 3rd down and 2 right there. 4:25 and counting to go in that first quarter. Washington County leads them 6-0 in the early goings here. And we hadn't slowed them down yet. We went 3. Well, actually, we went 2 and out. We threw a pick on 3rd down a while ago. There's that weird formation again, James. Everybody in tight with 4 guys in the backfield. Poole will take it. He'll keep it right up the middle, and he's going to get the first down as he breaks through up around the 30-yard line. And we hit him right around the line of scrimmage, but he just that huge offensive line, and everybody else kept pushing all the way to the 30, 1st and 10. And not only are they moving the ball, James, they are eating that clock up. They had the ball in the whole first quarter here. It's down to 3:55 now.
I did not see how long I didn't see when they got it back, but we got the ball with 8 minutes to go, and
here we are with that weird formation. There's 3 running backs to his left now. Everybody in tight. Who's in the shotgun? He takes the snap. He's going to keep it off the left side, trying to cut back in. We hit him right there and bring him down. Finally brought him down.
So we finally got that. Got somebody in that hole there.
Yeah, he gained about 3 up to the 27. Going to be 2nd down and 7 right there.
And I see something. I see Mims is out there on defensive line now. He had played defensive line a lot this year, but I did notice him out there last week a few times. So,
just for a little FYI here, folks, we have 2 college scouts here tonight. One from Clemson, the defensive line coach from Clemson, and the tight ends coach from the University of Georgia. I think everybody may have heard of him. They are down here watching this. So 2nd down and 7 now. Poole's in the shotgun. He sends Dixon in motion. He fakes to him. Poole's going to keep it himself. If we hit him right at the line of scrimmage, nothing doing this
looks
time.
Like he might have, maybe didn't. He might have lost a half a yard if not got back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 3rd down. It's going to be a long 6.5, not quite 7. They're sitting right at the 26-yard line. They got to get it right on the 20. So I'm going to call it 6.
Yeah, it looks like it's right at 6.
But I'm thinking probably 4 down territory here, James. But this team.
Watching the kicker, yeah, I bet so.
That field goal kicker didn't look that strong on that extra point a while ago. So, and now Brown is back in the quarterback. They spread out again. Twins to the left, trips to the right. Nobody in the backfield. Brown takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Throws out the flat here. Is complete or incomplete? I can't. Yeah, they're saying incomplete now.
He landed on it and rolled up.
Right around the 22. Dixon dove for it. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th down and 6. He wouldn't have had the first, but he'd been close. He'd been at the 22.
They're going to lead the offense out there.
I was sure this was going to happen. 4th down and about 6. So big play here for the Royal defense early in the game. We're down to 2:07 in the first quarter, and we trail 6-0.
Brown, number 16, is listed as quarterback. Ran up to the sideline, came back out with a play. So.
And they're that same formation again. They're spreading out. Brown takes a snap. He's looking to throwing long down towards the end zone. Incomplete. He overthrew Dixon. Good coverage down there by the Royals, and they will take over on their own 26. So a good defensive stand there after the interception by Sasser a few moments ago. And we're exactly 2 minutes to go in the first quarter here. James, this feels so good not to be under sweat in a football game like we normally are. Again, folks, it is Cancer Awareness Night here tonight. There are a lot of pink and blue down in the stands. The pink is for the ladies, the blue for the men. So, and a lot of cancer survivors here are on the field before the game as well, James. 1st and 10 now, and Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat for the Royals. He takes a snap. He gives it to Hayes. He fakes to Hayes. He's going to keep it himself. And Bailey's over to 30, over 35, 40, 45, 50. There he goes down the sideline. Bryce Bailey's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Royals.
I don't know if you caught that. Marcus Brown made a fantastic block out there on the edge. Held his guy just long enough that he was able to push him to the inside, away from where Bailey was heading down the sideline. So, great job by the offense there.
A 74-yard touchdown run from Bryce Bailey. Got down the sideline, got a block from Marcus Brown, and right about the 50, he just ran by a guy, and nobody was going to catch him. He just kept pulling away and pulling away. I mean, they didn't even close the gap on him. And just like that, we're tied at 6 with Trey Corner in for the extra point.
Corner's almost lined up, and they were just running guys out there.
Sasser will hold it. There's the snap. It's set down. Kick is up. Kick is good. So with minute 45 to go in the first quarter, the Royals lead at 7-6 now. We'll take a short break. Be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. All right, welcome back, everybody. With a minute 45 to go in the first quarter, the Royals lead at 7-6 on a 74-yard touchdown run from Bryce Bailey. Just running out of the Wildcat, and he got around the outside, and then he used his speed once he got that block from Marcus Brown over there. Hugh Kearney will kick it off. Back deep for the Golden Hawks is Poole and Dixon. And Kearney approaches, and it's a high end-over-end kick, and retaken by Poole at the 4. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15. Actually, that's Dixon at the 20, 25, 30, and brought down right at the 30. He almost broke out of there. He had some good blocking over to his left. But they're going to mark it right at the 30, 1st and 10 Golden Hawks right there.
Number 7, Tyler Wilcox, with the tackle there for the Royals.
And pass along congratulations to the Bleckley Ladies softball team. They defeated Thomasville in the first round of the playoffs this week, 2-1. They'll move on to the round of Sweet 16. Next week, they're going up to play Hurd County up in whatever that town in Hurd County is. I don't even know, but it's up there. That'll be a best 2 out of 3 series, and the winner of that will go on to Columbus, where they will have the final 8. That's what the softball does. It's a little bit different than the baseball. Once you reach the final 8, all 8 teams will go to Columbus and play over there. And they'll start like on Wednesday or Thursday and play till the weekend.
Well, you'll see that a lot with softball because they'll play 2 or 3 games in a day.
Right.
But typically no problem. That is just above LaGrange. It is.
I know it's over in the northwest.
Yes.
Score update.
Franklin,
Georgia.
Yeah.
Score update like Dublin 7, Dodge nothing with about a minute to go in the first quarter. Courtesy of Mr. Kevin Carr. I appreciate that. And the Royals called a timeout. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. That's what the delay is. Apparently we weren't satisfied or set on defense like we wanted. So timeout Bleckley here. Minute 38 to go.
Well, we got a minute. I'll mention again our internet service for this season provided by Chris Nobles with Nobles Net. If you need, he provides internet for people who can't get internet. So if you're having trouble with your internet or just looking for a new service, call Chris Nobles with Nobles Net, 478-308-0596.
And we appreciate everything Mr. Chris has done for us this year. Had it not been for him, we may have been in trouble. But timeout is up now. 1st and 10 Golden Hawks on their own 30. They're in the wide out on each side now. Poole's in the shotgun. He has the running back in front of him just to his right. They'll send him in motion. He fakes to him. He's going to keep it again up the middle. We hit him at the line, and he's still fighting. He's going to get a yard or two, maybe to about the 32.
Yeah, we seem to be plugging up that middle a little bit better on that, and I guess you'd rather have beat you to the outside at this point, where you got some support, but don't let them keep running up that middle where you don't have much to support you in the back end.
They give him about a yard and a half. It's just inside the 31, or just outside the 31. It'll be second, about 8.5, maybe almost 9. He almost didn't get but a yard. But anyway, they throw so many formations at us, James. They could run anything pretty much out of any formation where it looks so far. They're in that tight formation again with those 3 running backs back there, that weird looking thing. Poole's in the shotgun. He'll take it. He'll roll to his right. He wants to throw this time. He throws it in the flat, complete to Dixon, up to the 35 to 40, and brought down near the 45. Dixon was in the backfield and just snuck out and running down and out up around the 35-yard line, and he caught it, and we didn't bring it down until he got right at the 45. So 1st and 10, Washington.
I will say that if 16 Brown is in the backfield, though, lined up by himself, it has tended to be a pass. So they did that 3 times in the last drive, and a couple times on that first drive. So something to keep an eye on as we go through.
1st and 10 from the 45. There's that weird formation again. Everybody in tight. Poole takes it, keeps it off the left tackle. He's got the room, go up to the 50, and brought down over the 45 of Bleckley around the 42-yard line. He almost broke through. If he breaks that last tackle, he's still running.
That tackle made by number 10.
Number
10.
They actually mark it back at the 43. See his knee went down right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he took him down and then rolled over.
1st and 10, Golden Hawks and the Bleckley 43. They're in that tight formation again. 4 running backs in the backfield. Poole takes the snap. He keeps it around the left side again. And he's going to break the tackle. He's over the 40, down around the 39. There's a flag come throwing in from the umpire. Yeah, usually when the ump throws it, it's going to be a hold because that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Hold on Washington, so definitely that will be taken.
The flag was thrown ahead of where the ball was stopped, just maybe a yard ahead, but it'll go back from the spot of the ball.
Laying right about the 38, and they're going to mark it from the 39, and they'll go back to the Bleckley 49, and he counted exactly right. It will be first down.
We've seen them over the years where they can't count. So.
That's true. 1st and about 16 from right there. With 13 seconds to go in the quarter, it's been a quick quarter because not a lot of passing, mostly running by both teams, especially by Washington County. They held the ball for the majority of the quarter, but we lead by 1, and it may run out before they wind it. It's going to run out before they snap it, and it will. The quarter will end right there. The end of 1, Bleckley 7, Washington 6. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. All right, welcome back. We're about to start the second quarter. 7-6, Bleckley leads it. James, you may have an announcement here to make for us.
Yeah, tomorrow's the middle school state cross-country meet. So keep in mind that brings, somewhere between 7,000 and 10,000 people to Bleckley County and Cochran. So good luck trying to find somewhere to eat tomorrow. If you hadn't got groceries, you got till midnight to hit Walmart.
If you're not going to the cross-country meet, you might want to avoid the area.
Yeah. And get out of town if you can.
Here we go. Poole will take the snap. He'll hand the reverse to, I believe it was Dixon, but he's not going to get much. He might have got a yard. And no, it's not Dixon. That's actually Walker, number 9. And he got up to about the 48. It's going to be second and about 15 right there. Yeah. How many teams will be down here tomorrow?
You know what? I don't even know. I know
it's going to be a bunch.
I know we start parking stuff at 6 a.m. And somebody said last year there's people here at 4 a.m.
Wow.
And it's supposed to go to, I think the last races start around 2 p.m.
There'll be a lot of people here, as always is. All right, spread formation this time. Brown in at quarterback, 3 trips to the right, twins to the left, nobody in the backfield. Brown takes the snap, he drops back, he's looking to throw, throwing long down the middle of the field, and he overthrew everybody, trying to hit Dixon down around the 20-yard line, but that was well overthrown.
Closest person was number 6, Sean Jenkins.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 now. So another big 3rd down here for the Royal defense. And James, we've been on the field all night. We've only had the ball, I'd say, for game time, not even 3 minutes.
Well, we had we had 2 plays and an interception, and then we had 1 play touchdown.
1 play drive.
The defense has been out there for a while.
So it's 3rd down and about 15 from the Bleckley 48. And Brown is still in the quarterback, I think. No, that's not Brown. That's back to Poole, I believe, isn't it? They got trips to the right.
cannot tell who that is.
No, it is Brown. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's out there. He's going to be sacked back at the 45-yard line of Bleckley by big number 34, Willie Harris. He blew in and beat his man.
Well, like I said earlier, we're getting around behind him. We're getting around behind the quarterback. If he drops back, we got a shot at him. If they take off running, we don't have much chance of stopping them there.
So it's all the way back to their own 46. It'll be 4th down and country mile. They're going to have to punt this thing. We got Bryce Bailey and Marcus Brown back deep, standing around the 20-yard line, and their punter is. He will not turn so I can read his number. He's standing at his own 30. There's the snap. He gets it, gets the kick off. And it's a short, wobbly kick. And hits at Bleckley 30, but takes their bounce. And Marcus Brown picks it up at the 20. He's up to the 25, to 30, 35, 40, and run out of bounds over on the far side around the 41 or so.
Down. Maybe he tripped over something, but somebody had a hold of his jersey and he went down.
He's back up, though. So
yeah, I think it was I don't think that was an intentional takedown.
The ball hit him
out of bounds at the 35.
They said he stepped out back at the 35. You know, he was tackled around the 41. But the ball hit at the 30 and took a Washington bounce, and it rolled. And Brown picked it up around the 20. Kind of dangerous, but he did hang on to it.
Kyle Byron says, I wonder any relation there? Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know Kyle.
Bleckley County offense was on the field 4 plays that quarter. Well, I hope the defense can hold up. So, yeah, we do too.
Appreciate that, Kyle. Sasser shotgun takes the snap. He fakes. Throws on Mills complete. Up to the 45. Going to be close to a first down. It will be a first down for the Royals.
Jameer Marshall with the catch.
Jameer Marshall on the reception up at the 46. So first and 10 Royals. Just a quick slant. He faked to Hayes and threw a quick slant to Marshall. And 10-12 to go in the half. We're up by 1. Hot trips to the right, 1 to the left. Hayes in the backfield. Sasser in the shotgun. Going quick here. Takes the snap. He fakes to Hayes again. Throws in his almost intercepted. He overthrew Marshall pretty much the same play on the slant. And went over his head. And number 23 for them, Conaway, almost picked that thing off, and it went right through his hands.
And one person who's tuned in and commented every game that I've seen listed as Young Nasj Game. Not sure who that is exactly, but
Sasser hands off Hayes on a little sweep play, trying to get him around the corner, and Washington County's all over it, but he does go forward and gets a yard or two up to around the 48. I'm sorry, Jay.
No, but we appreciate
who is
turning in. The name on here is Young Nasj Game.
Okay.
So we appreciate you tuning in. I know I've seen you comment every game. Thanks for tuning in.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 7.5, almost 8, right at the 49. Call it 7. Sasser in the shotgun and a hard count. Did they get him? No offside.
He was way over the line.
It looked like he broke.
You can't call that.
It looked like he broke the zone, but no flag. They're right here in front of us. 3rd down and 7. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Sasser will flip Hayes over to his right. He takes the snap. He fakes. Throws out here in the flat and it's batted down incomplete. He's trying to hit Eli Mullis coming out in the flat out here around just over midfield, but somebody batted it down. And we're going to put the punt unit on the field here. 4th
down. It was kind of a little toss. He might have, I think if he could get that back, he might have put a little bit more on that.
And you know, Sasser's not the tallest quarterback.
Right.
You know, and I'm not making fun of him. He's just not a tall young man. And defensive guys probably know that, and they get those paws up, and that one was batted straight backwards. So we're going to have to punt it.
And so the marker over there is right on the line. He put the ball down about a foot short of the line.
Kearney will punt it back deep for them. I think it was like Poole back there standing by his own 14-yard line. Kearney standing at his own 35, gets the snap. And it's a high, pretty good kick, spiral kick. Poole will come up about the 20 and field it and fall down right about the 22. That was dangerous. Boy, he almost fumbled.
I don't know if that bounced and he grabbed it, or if he hit it, right in his hands. I'm not sure. It looked like it almost short hopped it.
Yeah, he dove at the 20 and they marked it at the 23 where he hit the ground. But yeah, he was fortunate to hang on to that thing. I'm sure Coach Ingram over there for them may give a word or two about that, because that is a very dangerous play. But 9:06 to go in the half. Bleckley leads it 7-6. Missed extra point is the difference right now. And a score update: Dublin 7, Dodge 6 as well down there. So Dodge County is hanging in there at the moment anyway. All right, here we go. There's that strange formation again. pulls in the shotgun with those running backs up there with him. He takes the snap, trying to get around the right side. We hit him in the backfield. He breaks a tackle at the 20, and we finally bring him down right around the line of scrimmage. They blow it dead there. Boy, we had him around the 20, and he just broke a tackle.
Yeah, I think I think one of the things is if you can get them behind, if you can get them in second and long or third and long, they're going to drop back to pass. And that's where we're going to be.
The way it looks right now, if you can force them into a passing situation, it's to your advantage. But if you let them get that power running game, what they've been doing, it's going to be a long night for you. They gain about half a yard. It's going to be second down about 9.5 here.
But I'd say on first down they were picking up, at least that first drive and part of the second drive, on first down they were picking up 3 to 5 yards.
And now they spread it out again, but this time Poole's at quarterback instead of Brown. And he'll send Dixon in motion. He takes the snap. He fakes. They blow it dead. Do we have a flag or do we have a timeout? Timeout, Washington County. And I'll tell you, we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. Welcome back, everybody. Timeout was called by Washington. They have a second down, about 9.5. They're in the spread again. Pulls in the shotgun, trips to the left, twins to the right, sends Dixon in motion. He fakes. He's going to keep it on a draw. We hit him behind the line, and we bring him down. He's going to lose about a yard. Well, they may give him progress to the line of scrimmage here.
And I think that was number, I couldn't tell if that was 30. Okay, that was 30. Zach Stanley. Stanley lost his helmet, though, trying to make the tackle.
Yeah, and he's got to come off the field. I was wondering why they stopped the clock, but I see now his helmet's off.
You know what?
Look at the spot they gave him. He did not get there. They spotted just shy of 25, and he did not get to the 25.
No, you mentioned the helmet coming off. You got to come out for one play. Yeah. Did you see I think it was a center for, well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Third down now. They spread it out again, and I think Brown may be at quarterback. He is. He drops the throw. He's looking. He's going to put it down and try to run, and we hit him right at the line of scrimmage. He might have got a yard. That's going to be it. It's going to be fourth down. James, that previous play, we tackled him around the 22, and he never got close to that spot.
No, he did. Jacob Hill with the tackle on that. Brown didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. He started to break out. Had two Royals standing right there in front of him, and a good solid play there by Hill.
Now they're going to have to punt it here, and back deep for the Royals is Bryce Bailey and Marcus Brown. And
you got Tyler Sapp with Georgia Prep scoreboard listening again.
Can't tell who that
Number
is.
6, Sean Jenkins is right there and shorter.
There's the punt. Pretty good punt this time, and Marcus Brown lets it bounce. He'll pick it up at the 35 again, breaks one tackle, gets a block, and run out of bounds around the Bleckley 40. Boy, that's dangerous. I'm sure Coach Lester is not happy with that effort.
I think he was standing there waiting to see what kind of hop it took as to whether he was going to do it or not. But you don't want to lose, especially with that hop, you don't want to lose any yardage.
When a punt is coming down at an awkward angle anyway, that was kind of wobbling. Then when it hits the ground, that thing's spinning all kinds of ways.
I'd rather see him do what he did and wait back for it than what their returner did and come up and try and field it at the last second. So.
But once that ball hits the ground and it hops up, that ball's spinning all kind of ways, and it's hard to get a control of. But anyway, 1st and 10 from our own 40. Dominic Sasser in the shotgun. He's got a wide out to the left, one to the right, 1H back up there. And Hayes in the backfield. He takes the snap in. He gives it to Hayes on the read. He's got a little room over the 40, near the 45. They're going to mark him down just shy of the 45.
Still driving those feet. Picked up about 4 on the play, it looks like.
They're going to mark it right at the 44. Going to be 2nd and 6 right there. 6:15 and counting here in the half. Bleckley leads at 7-6. And we need to control some clock here because our defense has been there all night long, even though we held them to 3 and out on the last drive.
Tyler Sapp says Georgia Prep scoreboard is listening, so appreciate them tuning in. I've seen them on here every week.
Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat now. Everybody in tight. He takes the snap. He's going to run around the left side. He needs some blocking. He's not going to get it, and he's going to be brought down right at the. He might have got to the 45. It looks like where they're going to spot it, gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5 right there. The clock reaches the 5:45 mark.
I'd say a generous spot, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, the blocking really broke down over there.
These officials are giving generous spots both ways, I guess.
You know, when you have everybody in tight like that, the defense is going to play in tight, and it's hard to get the blocking on the edge then. But Bailey will get back in the Wildcat here on 3rd and 5. Sasser split out wide. He takes the snap. He fakes the haze. He's going to keep it, trying to get around up. He's got the first down. It's a 50, 40, 45, 30, 35, 40, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Royals. Bryce Bailey just went 55 yards and pretty much knocked right up the gut, but off right tackle. Then he cut back to the middle of the field, and I lost my count there for a moment.
I don't know if you saw Eli Mullis was trailing him and kind of reached out at the guy that was chasing him, put his hand on him. I was hoping he wasn't going to shove him.
Wow.
He couldn't reach him enough to shove him, but
Trey
nobody
Carter,
near Bailey on that one once he broke through.
Yeah, the speed really showed right there on that run as it did the earlier run. Corner on for the extra point. There's a snap that stepped down. Kick is up, and he hooked it, but he got it in there. It's good. And the Royals take a 14-6 lead here with 5:12 to go in the half. And like we said, James, if you can force Washington into a passing situation, it's a big advantage for your defense, because that is not something they do very well, at least not tonight anyway.
129 yards on 2 runs. I mean, just on those 2 runs for Bailey.
Yeah, well, once he broke through that second level, there was nobody there, and he just outran the safety. And like you said, I didn't see it, but luckily Eli Mullis didn't get a block in the back.
Yeah, I was like, please don't let that be. I mean, it didn't impact anything, and there wasn't a reason to do it. But I'm sure somebody will see that on the video and point that out to him. Just keep your hands to yourself at that point.
You know, Eli's a young freshman, but he's getting some playing time on Friday night here recently. The last few
weeks.
He's
been playing a lot of tight end and that.
He's a good athlete now. He is a good athlete.
Yeah, a T-back.
All right, Hugh Kearney will kick it off for the Royals. Back deep for Washington is number 2, Poole, and it looks like number 7, Dixon, over on the far side. 5:12 to go in the half. Bleckley leads at 14-6. As we fell behind 6-0 after the opening drive, we kind of settled down and held them in check.
Got some Rocky music going on tonight. Chris Dubois playing the music. Shane Savannah on the PA.
All right, Kearney approaches the ball, and it's a high end-over-end kick. Dixon retreats and will field it about the 4. He's at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15. Cuts to the right side and hit it at the 20 and brought down at about the 21. And right there, good kick coverage by the Royals, James, which was non-existent last week.
Yeah, it was great kick coverage. They all stayed in their lanes, didn't give anything, and he just had nowhere to go once he got to the 20.
Last week, our kick coverage was just awful on punts and kickoffs. And
they had about 100, they had probably 200 yards on return.
And that really set up Dublin on a lot of their scoring in great field position. Not saying they wouldn't have scored anyway, but when you get a short field, it's just not as hard to work.
Absolutely.
But here it's on the 21, 1st and 10, with 5:05 to go in the half, and the Royals lead at 14-6, and they come out in that little bunch formation again. Poole will be in the shotgun. Those 3 running backs just to his left and right behind the line of scrimmage. Everybody in tight. He takes the snap, going to keep it off the left side. He's going to get a couple up to about the 23. That's where they're going to spot him. Gain of 2. Going to be 2nd and 8.
Poole on the carry there out of the backfield.
4:50 to go and counting now. And James, we won't get to receive the second half kickoff. So if we go to half, of course we're only a 1-score lead, but anything can happen. If you go to half with the lead, it really boosts your momentum and your confidence.
It does, and you come back and you get the ball, and you drive. You at least got the ball. You control a little bit of it.
But it's been a quick half with all the running plays that both teams have run.
Well, and our 2 big plays.
Yeah. All right, same formation to the right this time. Poole takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's wanting to throw out of it, and he breaks one tackle behind the line. Now he's going to run. He's up to the 25. Breaks another tackle over to 30. He may have the first down. He does up at the 32-yard line. He's wanting to throw long to Dixon, who was running like a skinny post. But
yeah, we had 3 guys back there covering him. They had another guy underneath, but he was covered as well, and he had to pull it down and run with it.
And we 1st and 10 from their own 32 now with 4:16 to go. They'll wind as soon as the chains are set. Now they're going to stop it, and we've got an official timeout. And did our chains break again over there, James? That's what they're looking at.
Looks like they're just trying to straighten it.
Yeah, it broke.
No, we got Coach talking
have
to
an injured player.
Hat.
One of their players is over there about the 25 talking to one of their coaches on their sideline. And I think that may be Poole because Brown is coming in quarterback now.
It looks like they've got 10 out there on the field.
Brown is in at quarterback. They've already lined up there. They can't.
They've only got 10 lined up out there, and so he must have been the 11th. And
that is Poole. He is coming back to the sideline. I mean, back to the formation rather, and he will line up. And Brown will move over in one of the running back spots. Poole takes a snap, reverses it back to Dixon, trying to get him around the right side, and we're all over it. We hit him. He might have got a yard to the 33. We drive him back, but progress is going to give him up to the 33. And Willie Harris came out of pile with the ball, but it was well after the whistle.
And number 19, Lamont Webb, actually got his foot first, and then a whole bunch of other people were able to bottle him up after that.
And they mark it just outside the 33. It'll be second down and about 9, not quite 9. They got about a yard and a half out of that.
Up to 33 listeners on here. If you're listening, let us know where you're listening from. Love to see where everybody's from when you're listening.
And spread the word to your friends who may not know where we're at here. Second and 9 now. They're same formation this time to the left side for those three guys. Poole's in the shotgun. He'll take it. He'll run it to the left, trying to get. He breaks the tackle behind the line. Oh, he got a guy hanging on to him, and we finally bring him down. He might have got a yard to the 34. I think who was that?
It was number 20 that had a hold of
right around the 30-yard line.
John Newburn.
Yeah, wow. He had him back around the 30. Would have been a pretty good loss.
He looked like he was just stretching out his jersey quite a bit there.
He had one hand hanging on to that jersey, and Poole was pulling with all of his might.
Newburn rolled over a couple times as he was getting blocked.
But he held on long enough for the pursuit to get there, and he didn't bust it into a big play.
I assume that's number 20.
Now it's third down and about 8 from the 34. And they brought Brown is in at quarterback now. They'll spread it out 2 wide on each side.
Typically passing down in formation. For
Brown takes the snap, looking to throw. Now he's going to pull it down and run up the middle. He's hit at the 35. He's still on his feet. Brought down around the 40. Now, boy, the official on the far side, if they mark it where he's at, that is not correct.
No, not at all. I mean, that's where he reached to the ball after his knee.
He's down just over the 40.
I'm hoping he's going to look over here to this side and get it on this side.
They mark it right at the 41. He's going to be a yard shy.
You got to watch the fake in this situation.
It's fourth in the yard. Are they sending the punt unit on? No, they're sending out that bunch formation. Looks like that he run out of that. I still think that's a bad spot. I think he's down at the 40.
Yeah, I think he should have had at least a yard and a half, maybe 2, instead of just a yard to go.
Same for that little bunch formation again. Pulls in the shotgun. Those two guys to the right. He takes it and he keeps it. And he's going to get the first down. He's still on his feet, driving the pile up to around the 45. And it's going to be first down Washington County. They went for it.
We'll call it a court of royals that met him there, finally pushed him backwards, but it was about 3 yards over the line where he got that. So that'll make it first down right on the Washington County 45. Be first and 10 right there. Some subs on both sides. They run their big unit off and big guys off, and there goes Poole right off the field too. So lined up back in shotgun. Not sure if that's Brown or somebody else there, but yeah, it is Brown dropping back to pass, looking around, nothing doing. He takes off. He gets hit right at the line, but picks up another 7 yards after that.
He did. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage change, but he just kept bulling his way over midfield up to about the 48. It's going to be second down and about 3 right there.
The way they're moving this ball, they got under a minute and a half to go. So
and they got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they got 2 timeouts, but they're definitely into a passing situation here if they're going to get the ball down.
Yeah, they got trips to the right, twins to the left, and Brown's in the shotgun. He is their passing quarterback, if you will. He drops back looking to throw. He's still looking. Throws over here, incomplete. Boy, he threw that well short. I don't know if it slipped out of his hands or not.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Lasher will be happy to let him keep dropping back and then taking off with the ball because it's just wasting time and the clock's going to run and he's not picking up a whole bunch on it.
He kind of short-armed that, I guess.
He did.
He had a guy open up around the Bleckley 47, maybe.
It looked about like the pass I saw Daniel Jones throw last night for an interception where it just kind of came out of his hand and he didn't have much control as he was going for it.
It's third down and about 4 almost for the Golden Hawks at the 49. And they're in that spread again. 3 out to the right, 2
giving
to
him
the
about
left.
10 yards off the line.
Brown's in the shotgun. He takes a snap, looking to throw, still looking, plenty of time. Now, he throws a screen, they're complete. Up to the 45, to 40, 35, and run out of bounds. That's number 23, Conway. And it's going to be a first down. Not really a screen. He just kind of delayed over the
I
middle
would
there.
say we were pretty lucky we didn't get called for interference because he was one of our linebackers stepped up and hit him before the ball was thrown, and right. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have been that. It wouldn't have been pass interference because the ball wasn't thrown yet. But
He just kind of
the ball
delayed.
got dumped to him right after
He
that.
just kind of delayed and drug over the middle. He's up to the Bleckley 33-yard line, 1st and 10. We're dead on a minute to go here. He got out of bounds, so the clock stopped.
Jacob Hill stepped up and put a hit on him, but then didn't stay with it, and he came out there wide open.
Brown shotgun, trips to the left, up to the right, twins to the left. He's looking to throw. Throwing long down the middle of the field, trying to hit Poole down there. Overthrew him barely, incomplete. Little chicken fighting down there, but no flag. He just did overthrow him.
That ball wasn't catchable anyway, I don't believe.
He had Poole right around the 10, and it was overthrown, incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Under a minute to go, 55.3 seconds left here. Up to 44 listeners. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
And we're down there. They do have 2 timeouts, so they've got plenty of time. They don't have to get in a hurry here. 2nd down and 10 from the Bleckley 33, and it looks like Brown is going to stay in.
If they keep going with the passing, though, then that's going to...
Yeah. You got trips to the right, twins to the left, nobody in the backfield. Brown's in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw. 4-man rush. We can't get to him. Throws over middle field. Overthrew a man again. Incomplete. But we had pretty good coverage there. That was number 23, Conway.
He was out in front. If that ball was about, 3 feet lower, he might have taken that to the end zone.
Yeah.
But
we had a guy behind him, but it was overthrown. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now with 46 seconds to go.
Brown runs over and gets the next play. So 3rd down here. We'll see if they'll... they still got those 2 timeouts. I'm sure they don't want to waste them yet. They want to try and get into, if they can get another play to get them down and stop the clock with the 1st down.
Brown's in a shotgun, trips to the right, twins to the left. 3rd down and 10. He takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws over the middle. It's complete up around the 29, and we hit him and drive him back. But forward progress is going to give him. They're going to mark him.
Wow.
One official on the 30, the other one on the 29. Now, I guess we'll split the difference.
He caught that ball up ahead of there. I don't agree with that spot from either.
And mark is just inside the 30, and Washington calls one of their remaining 2 timeouts here.
Not to say I won't take it, but that was a horrible spot.
I thought he
where
caught it up
caught
around
the ball.
at least the 28.
I thought he had at least another 2 or 3 yards on that, and
we hit him and drove him back, and they spotted just shy of the 29.
Sean Jenkins hit him right about the time he caught the ball, hit him in the hip, and just drove him backwards.
And they spotted just inside the 30, not even quite to the 29, with 35 seconds to go, and they just burned their 2nd time. It is 4th down, so if we can stop them here, we can get the ball back. And
I would say the way that we busted a couple plays, and with 3 timeouts,
we got 2
timeouts. With 2 timeouts,
yeah, we had to call it on defense earlier.
That's right. If we've got, with 2 timeouts still left, I think you at least got to take a couple of shots at, the way Bailey's broken through there.
Yeah, he has broken through on that Wildcat run there twice already.
Because a lot of their guys are playing both ways, and they got to be tired after all this movement,
It's 4th down and about 5, maybe about close to 6 actually. They got to get just inside the 24. They got to get almost to the 23. It's sitting on the 29, so it's almost 6 yards here. And Brown is in at quarterback, so they're going to spread it out again. Trips to the left, one guy to the right, and there's a running back in the backfield with Brown.
Well, you got to think he's in there for extra protection.
Yeah. And we're going to go single coverage, looks like. We got a 4-man line and 2 linebackers behind them.
Mims is in there at a defensive tackle position.
You got Mims, Willie Brown, and Willie Harris, brother.
He's number 13, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know.
There's a snap. Brown looking to throw. He's still looking. Throwing over the middle field. And it's in. Almost intercepted. Dead incomplete. Woo! We had a guy tip it, and then I thought that guy was going to catch it.
You honestly don't want to catch the ball in that position because, the best thing to do is knock it down because then you got the chance. Unless you return it all the way.
That's true.
We were going to lose about 18 yards.
Was that number 7 for us?
It was number 6, I think. He got his hands on it. Went up. It was just a little bit high. I thought when he tipped it, it was going to come down to the receiver that was
laying on the ground. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of because it bounced right behind him. But nonetheless, Bleckley takes over. And
It came a little bit wide.
Look where they spot the ball, James. It was on the 29. Now they put it on the 30 after the incomplete pass, but we'll take it. Bryce Bailey's in the Wildcat. He'll take the snap, fakes to Hayes, trying to keep it around the right side, and they're all over it, and they're going to sack him back around the 27-yard line. They snapped that ball on 4th down from the 29, and incomplete pass. They put it on the 30.
And it looks like Coach Lasher takes the timeout. So.
Yeah, but 15 seconds to go and a half.
He let about 7 or 8 seconds run off after that play was over, so I don't know if he's trying to just
He may just try to run one more play.
Yeah, he may try to run one more.
If it breaks, he can burn that last time out. Maybe,
did we actually lose 4 yards on that
we
play?
We sure did.
I didn't realize he was in the backfield.
Yeah, we lost back to the 26. Even though they did spot the ball wrong while they got off that 4th down play. I don't understand that. I mean,
so technically, we really only should have lost 3.
The chains didn't move until the officials told them to, so why not? You should have the correct spot there. But it's a yard, and I don't know. I guess that's the former official coming out of him because
I don't know. Hey, I think the same thing. Why can't you put it back in the exact same spot?
I officiated high school football for 15 years, and no, we weren't perfect by any means, but I see so many mistakes in mechanics these days that make me want to pull what little hair I got left, But, any official make a mistake, but when you make that many little mistakes, But anyway, Beatty's in the Wildcat again, 2nd down and about 14. He takes a snap. He fakes. He's looking to throw. He's throwing the long down the right side, and he overthrew everybody. Marcus Brown was being held up. There comes a late flag. There comes a way late flag. He was being held up right around the 40. And I think we're going to have either pass interference or defensive holding here on Washington. It looks like it's going to be defensive holding.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's going to be on number 23, Conway, I believe. He's either 23 or 27 on that. It's either either Wallace or Conway.
I thought defensive holding was 5 yards. Maybe it's 10.
They're marking off 10. I thought it was automatic first, but they're still saying second down.
Automatic first.
That's what I thought, but they're still marking 2nd down. Maybe the rule changed and I just didn't know about it. They run a guy off. They're trying to run guys off late, and they're going to call a timeout, or there's going to be a penalty. They do call a timeout, or that would have been a substitution penalty. 62 was trying to get off the field. He never would have made it with Bryce Bailey calling the snaps. But they do burn their last timeout with 10 seconds to go. 2nd down and about 4 from the Bleckley's 36. But I thought
just 10 seconds left on the
automatic
clock.
First in high school football too.
I thought it was. I mean, I know it is in NFL and college. We're talking about the helmet coming off earlier. I was watching the. I think it was the Saints and the. See, I'm probably going to alienate some of our listeners by saying I'm a Saints fan, but the Saints and the Buccaneers, and the guy from the Bucs helmet came off the center, and he just put it back on and went right back, and I couldn't believe they didn't make him go off. I mean, it's
back in the day you probably would have alienated me, but not now, because I hardly ever watch pro football anymore. I do here and there, but it's just I just lost the interest in it. I really have, but college and high school is my way to go. But I watch it. Playoffs come, I'll watch some of it.
Well, Tuesday and Wednesday are the 2 worst days of the week because there's no football of any kind on those two.
All right, 2nd down and 4. Now Bailey in the Wildcat. He takes the snap. He fakes. He's wanting to throw. Going long down the right side, trying to hit Marcus Brown. He overthrew everybody again. A flag comes in on number 27. Was right there with Brown. They were not really chicken fighting, but it looked like 27 had a hand on the jersey to me.
That's going to be pass interference, and that's going to be 15 yards and an automatic.
It won't be automatic, but it will be a first down.
Yeah.
They did change that rule a couple years ago.
Okay.
Pass interference is no longer an automatic first down
in high school.
But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be enough yardage for a first down. But if it's 2nd 25 or 2nd 20, you get a 15-yard penalty. Still not automatic first.
Well, it's the same thing with face mask. Not automatic first down in high school either.
We're down to 4.9 seconds, and we're sitting at the Washington 49. So I don't know if Bailey or Sasser, either one's got the arm strength to throw it to the end zone, but Bailey's going to line up at the Wildcat.
Well, if we keep going the same route we're going, we'll get another
he's
play.
wanting to throw. He's throwing long down the right side to Marcus Brown again. He overthrew him incomplete. This time, no flag, and the clock will run out. They had number 9 on him this time instead of number 27.
Well, when you try it 2 times in a row and get a penalty, maybe the 3rd time you get another penalty and keep getting closer.
But that's going to be the half. You score Bleckley 14, Washington County 6. We'll take about a 20-minute break for half and be back for the second half. But take a break. Get something.
Should be back about 20 minutes from now. Will be 8. Let's just call it 8:49.
All right.
We should be back on.
All right. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're here. The halftime is just about over. Both teams are back on the field warming up. Score is Bleckley 14, Washington County 6 here at the half. Halftime festivities just finished up. James, we had a couple guys try to do the field goal kick there and win $100. And
one had the distance from wide left. The other one had wide left. The first one that went just lined up about 10 yards back and took off running. I knew from the start he wasn't going to have a shot. The other guy, at least he got to an angle to make an appropriate attempt at it, but he just hooked it. So I'm hoping I can get my name drawn for that one day and get down there so that I can actually kick.
I have yet to buy a ticket to get in it, and I don't know. I used to kick fairly decent back in the day, but
I used to work with a kicking coach, and I go out and kick with the guys, and I kick from about 37 in. I was good. Every time.
I believe I can make it from the 10 if I got a good connection on. If I didn't,
I was way past my playing time at that point, though. So.
If I could get if I did shank it off beside my foot, I can kick it. I can get it 20-yarder, I believe.
Square-toed boot and make it.
Rodeo square-toed, like the old back in the day.
They actually got a strap that attaches to the front of the cleat now. You just strap it on. But anyway, so back to the game.
Royals will receive opening kickoff here in the second half as they won the toss and deferred. So,
and I don't know what was our band. Played pretty well, but it looked a lot smaller than it has the last few games, from what I remember.
It never has been very big.
Yeah, but I'm not sure where what happened, but it was very small tonight. So, but still played good. So, I had a couple of comments while we were gone. Let's see. Tanya Dean said she's listening from home.
Who did?
Tanya Dean hates missing the game, but Anderson's not feeling well, so we hope Anderson feels better.
Yes, sir. All right, set to kick off for the Golden Hawks is number 22. That is Dylan Waters. It's 82, I beg your pardon, not 22. It's a squib kick. We got a guy pick it up at 15s, up to 20, 25. That's a Kinsdale Hayes up to the 30, and they got a pile around the 35 and bring it down right there. And I don't have an 82 on my roster here, so I don't know who their kicker is. I have no idea.
Well, we don't know who attempted the extra point. We don't know who kicked off, so they don't have either one of those listed anywhere that we had.
And they put it down at right at the 35. We have a listener all the way from Fort Myers, Florida. He texted me at halftime, and all I saw was the number, so I had to ask who it was, and it was Coach William Barnum.
Okay.
One of the assistant baseball coaches here at Bleckley County. He and his wife Kim was down there. I'm assuming on a vacation.
Yeah, as other people are listening, be sure to let us know where you're listening from. Love to hear from you.
Sasser in the shotgun. He'll give it to Hayes on the read, trying to get him off the right side. He got tripped up around the 37. He falls forward to about the 39. And they may give him the 40 here with this spot, looks like, right here in front of us.
I'll tell you one thing.
It will be the 40.
One thing I like that Sasser does is, he'll run that fake out. He'll still make it look like he's throwing the ball, or if he turns and if he hands it off and goes the other way, he at least runs it out.
2nd and 5. Sasser takes the snap, and he gives it to Hayes again on a little counterplay this time, and Washington County's all over it. There's going to be no gain right at the 40-yard line.
You'll see quarterbacks they'll fake that hand off, and then they'll run the other way, but they're looking back at the ball the whole time to see what's happening instead of acting like they got the ball, which is the whole point of the fake, is to make people come at you. But Sasser does run those fakes out pretty well.
3rd and 5 now. Twins on each side. Hayes in the backfield. Sasser tries the hard count. Nobody a jump. 3rd down and 5 from right at the 40-yard line. Just underway here in the third quarter. Bleckley up 14-6. Now we don't need to punt it. We need to pick up the first down to keep the chains moving. There's a snap. He fakes to Hayes. He throws a slant over the middle. It's complete to Marcus Brown. Boy, it depends on the spot here. He's right at the 45 now.
He caught that ball across the line and got pushed back. They're putting him right on the 45.
The nose of the football is touching the line, and now will they measure or go? I thought I saw one official yell
down on the sides.
I thought I saw one official say first down. The nose of the football is barely touching the 45-yard line, and that's all you have to do.
He was across the line when he got hit. When he got the ball, got hit, but.
Anyway, 1st and 10 from right out our own 45. Sasser in the shotgun. Twins to the left. One got to the right. Marcus Brown goes in motion. He takes a snap, and he gives it to Hayes on a reach. He fumbled the ball, and it's up in the middle of the field, and Washington County's going to have it. right at the Bleckley 48-yard line. Hayes just never got control of it, and it went flipping up in the air, and number 66 fell on it for Washington.
Looked like it just popped right out of his arms. He never got control of it.
As Jacob Mathis recovers for the Golden Hawks, and that's the last thing you wanted to open up the third quarter here. I don't know what happened unless Hayes just didn't get control of it and was running with nobody touched him. The ball just popped out of there.
Yeah, he just kind of shot out of his hands. I don't think it fully got into his gut as you would see it. But
all right, Poole in the shotgun. He has one guy wide right and one guy right in front of him, and another guy over in the slot. He'll send a man in motion, and he gets the motion guy on a jet sweep. He's running the corner, breaks one tackle up to the 45, 40, inside the 35, and inside the 30. He hurdles somebody right around the 40 there. And there's a couple of guys down, one for them and one for us.
And somebody lost a shoe, too.
And their guy gets up limping, but our guy's still down right there at the 40.
Oh, the runner lost his shoe when he jumped.
That's going to be a first down right at the 30-yard line.
That was Malik Walker.
Number 9, Walker on the carry, running that little jet sweep. And I can't tell who that is we got down over there. But he's sitting right at our 41-yard line.
It's hard to tell.
And it's going to be injury timeout here. With 9:56 to go in the third quarter, and we lead 14-6.
So that first down at 30.
The last score I had was Dublin 14, Dodge 6. That was right at the half, or getting near the half. And I still can't tell who the young man is. He's walking off the field, but I can't read his number. He's walking off under his own power, though. It's going to be first and 10 Washington from the Bleckley 30 after the 18-yard run there by Walker. And finally he gets off the field. We're ready to go. Washington County quickly up to the ball. We're waiting on the official to blow it in. And Poole is in the shotgun. He's got a wide out on each side and one H-back, actually two H-backs, if you want to call him a wing, I guess, up there. He's in the shotgun, first and 10 from the 30. Sends a man in motion. Poole takes the snap. He fakes it. He's going to run a quarterback draw. He's got a little room over the 30 down around the 27-yard line.
He ran right into Mims' arms.
It's going to be about a gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7.
Ran right into Mims, and Mims just stuck his arms out and grabbed him.
So it'll be second down and 7 from the 27-yard line.
I don't know how much Mims weighs, but
they had him listed right around 300, but I'm not sure if he weighs that much. He's real tall.
He's 6'6", 6'7".
He's close to 300, I would say. Second down and 7 now from the Bleckley 27. And Poole's in the shotgun with the wide out on the right, one to the left is in the slot. And he has a H-back right there off right tackle. He'll send Walker in motion. He'll give it to him on the jet sweep again. He's around the corner. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, down around the 10-yard line before he's finally brought down. So another big run by Walker on that jet sweep play. And it's going to be first and 10 Washington from around the 13-yard line.
They're back to doing what they did in that first quarter, the opening drive, and they hadn't done it since. They've tried to throw the ball so much since then. I'm wondering why they went to throwing the ball. I mean, I'm glad they did. Don't get me wrong, but it made me wonder why they went to throwing the ball.
But, like we said, if we can force them into passing situations, it's really helped. But right now, they don't need to pass. They're just doing this on the ground. First and 10 from the 13-yard line. They're threatening to score here. Poole's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it again right off the right side, but he's brought down from behind.
Harris got it from behind. Really Harris.
He might have got a yard. It's going to be second down and 9. I'm not sure if he got a yard. Well, yeah, they give him about a yard, just like.
Yeah, they give him about a yard and a half.
About to the 12-yard line. It's going to be second 8 or second 9 right there. And James, with their field goal kickers looking so far, I'm thinking this is 4-down territory all the way here. So we don't want to make it fourth and short for them, but it's only second down, so we got 2 downs before we get to that point. And they're in that weird formation again with those 3 running backs to the left of Poole. He's in the shotgun. He's always running to that side every time. He takes it. He's going to run to the left again, trying to get off the left side. We hit him behind the line, but he's still on his feet. He's going to get inside the 10. We hit him about a yard behind the line, but he just kept those legs driving. They're going to mark it about the 9. Third down. It'll be third down and about 6, looks like. mark it right at the 9-yard line. 7:38 counting here in the third quarter. Bleckley leads 14-6. But the Golden Hawks are threatening here. They have it third down and about 6 from the 9-yard line. So we got to hold them twice to keep them getting 6 yards.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to, they're not going to take that field goal. I mean, they may, but I doubt it.
Right, third down and 6. They run that weird formation to the right this time. Poole takes a snap. He's running to the right. He's wanting to throw. He's still looking. Throws in the end zone. Got a man wide open. Touchdown, Washington County. It looked like that big tight end over there. 22, Dylan Waters.
Somebody was on him originally, and I think they stepped up to try and cover another player.
They thought he may run with it. Yeah. He never really threatened to run. He was looking to throw the whole way, rolling to his right. And that was that big tight end, Dylan Waters.
And they're going to go for 2 here to try and tie it up.
It's 14-12. Yeah, definitely going for 2, looks like. But he was open about 3 yards deep in the end zone.
Going for 2 here, down 8.
So the turnover, they do convert the turnover into points. And they will go for 2. Brown in at quarterback now with trips to the right, twins to the left. I would look out for the quarterback draw here with this thing spread out the way it is. He takes it low snap, he picks it up, and he's going to try to run it, trying to get around the left side. We got a guy bringing him down, and they're not going to get the 2-point conversion. He's tackled back around the 8-yard line. So the bad snap helped the Royals right there, and we retained the lead at 14-12. So that's a big stop right there, momentarily anyway. So with 6:57 to go in the third quarter, 14-12 Royals. A long way to go here. James, this is a big game early in the region schedule here.
It is, absolutely. You got of course, the good thing is you're getting two of the teams out of your first 3 that, and Northeast, not bad.
You get 2 of the toughest teams in the region early,
Yeah, you get 3 of those teams, and that leaves you with East Lawrence, Southwest, and Dodge to go.
County, yeah.
So
out of those 3, Dodge, I think, would be the toughest.
Dodge looks, on paper to be the toughest. They're at 3-3. Southwest and East Lawrence both at 0-2 in the region.
All right, number 82 will kick off for them. We don't have a name on him. And he squibs it again. And we're going to have a guy pick it up around the 25. And he stutter steps at the 30, and he's been wrapped up around the 31. And
it looked like he wanted to pitch it back.
I see somebody lose a helmet.
It looked like he wanted to pitch it back. Then it looked like he was looking for his guys to get in front of him and block, and it just wasn't doing anything for him. It was actually Williams who was carrying the ball. They've got a guy down.
They got a guy down about the 34-yard line. Marcus Brown lost his helmet on the play now. I'm assuming he'll have to sit the first play here. I think it was Marcus Brown who lost his helmet.
No, I think it was number 5, Ty Williams, the ball carrier. I'm sorry. Is that right?
Yeah, that's Williams.
Yeah, Ty Williams. He was the ball carrier. He's the one that came out.
I just seen the helmet come out of there. So.
Now, it looks like Brown took his off.
Maybe that's what they got him on his feet walking him to the sideline. That's number 13.
Maybe both of them's helmet came off because both Brown and Williams are coming off the field now. Officials told both of them they had to leave the field.
I seen Brown with his helmet in his hand, but I thought it had come off, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, Sasser will go wide left, and Bryce Bailey will line up in the Wildcat. They mark it at the 31, 1st and 10 right there. He'll send Hayes in motion. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself off the right tackle. He's got a little room up to the 35 and brought down around the 36. It's going to be a gain of about 5. He's second down and 5 right there. And they got another guy down, but he's going to quickly hop up on his own. Even though he's favoring that right leg, he's going to stay on the field. Second down and 5 for the Royals now. Bryce Bailey's still in at the Wildcat. He'll send Hayes in motion. He takes the snap. He's going to run it again, same play. And he's hit after about a gain of 1, maybe 2, up to about the 37, 38-yard line. And it's going to be third down right there for the Royals. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. We lead at 14-12. And they mark it on the 37. It's only a gain of 1. It'll be third down and about 4. We got to get to the 41 here. And Sasser's back in at quarterback now. And takes a snap, and he fakes to Hayes. He's rolling to his left, looking to throw. Throwing long down the middle of the field, and he overthrew Eli Mullis down around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he had Bailey over on that left side breaking away towards the sidelines, and he had, I think it was Maxwell, number 21. Yeah, Cade Maxwell was kind of out there in the flats. Seemed to be a little bit open. He went downfield to Mullis. I mean, Mullis had a step on his guy, but just a little bit overthrown.
And we're going to have to punt it here on 4th down. Now, carrying in the punt back deep for them is number 2, Poole, standing at his own 31-yard line.
Harris runs on late.
Yeah, we run a guy on way late, but play clock down to 7. We got to hurry here. And they do get it off. Kearney will punt it. And it's a high, wobbly kick. Poole calls for a fair catch at his own 34 and makes it right there. And the Golden Hawks have it 1st and 10 right there.
Ooh, wow.
What did I miss? I was looking down at my phone.
He got it at 34 and then stepped forward to 35, and that's where the official spotted it was at 35.
Okay, score update. Dublin 21, Dodge County 6. It's in the 3rd quarter. Quick update on that one. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10. Washington, they mark it at the 35. You know, with you, he called it on the 34. But the ball's sitting on the 35. But 5:46 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
He pulled one over on the official there.
And it's 5:46 to go in the 3rd with Bleckley up 14-12, but we fumbled it right around midfield, and Washington County took advantage of it and drove it down to score. And now they're in the shotgun again, 2 wideouts to the right, and that is Brown in at quarterback now. And Gus Poole, he's going to keep it around the right side himself and gets a block, and he's going to get up to about the 39-yard line. We gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd down and about 6 right there. James, again, the way they run this power football, they don't only moved it, but they eat clock.
Yeah, that's one of the things. We got to get them into that 2nd and long, 3rd and long.
You got to force them to a passing situation.
Yeah, if they seem to go to a passing situation if they are more than 8 to go on 2nd down or 3rd.
There's a snap to Poole again. He's running around the right again. He's caught from behind by Willie Harris, but he's going to gain up to about the 42-yard. There comes the flag. We got a lot of pushing and shoving back around here. They're going to Washington County player just slammed his helmet down, but not another flag. Another flag should have come on that, but it didn't. Right around midfield.
One of the officials must have missed that.
Wow, did you see that? He just took his helmet off and slammed it on the ground. Now,
his guy was pushing him backwards.
That's got to be a penalty.
There's another flag back there at the 43. And then there's one at the 45. There's one at our 43 and one at their 45.
So, I don't know if anybody saw him slam the helmet. I don't see how they didn't.
I don't see how they didn't throw that unless that's what the other
we got
one
a
is.
dead ball personal foul on Washington County, dead ball personal foul on Bleckley going to offset. Now, the slammed helmet on the ground should be a penalty, but apparently nobody going to call that.
He's going to make it 3rd down.
Wow. The run made it up to the 41. That's all that was,
now,
a 2-yard gain.
Nobody had that spotted, and the official went back and put it at 41. I guess, that's right, and that's where I thought it was.
He got just over the 40, I thought, on the play. But I don't understand why nobody saw that Washington player slam his helmet on the ground. He was on the field of play when he did it, too.
Yeah.
Just over there around the number where the 50-yard line is marked at.
And that's weird. He took off his own helmet and threw it down.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah, it ain't like somebody else did it.
No.
But they did not call that. 3rd down and about 4. Brown's in the shotgun, trips to the left, twins to the right. He's looking to throw. And he throws, it's complete up around midfield. He breaks the tackle up to the 45 and brought down around the Bleckley 41.
Bailey was in coverage on that and tried to make a break on the ball and knock it down. And as he did, the ball got by to the receiver, and he was able to turn and go with it. And Bailey had, a couple other guys had to make the tackle. But
they mark it at the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 right there in the Bleckley 42. The way he threw that ball, I wasn't sure where he was throwing it until I saw the guy catch it and turn.
And I didn't see who that was that they got the personal foul on over there.
Poole back in at quarterback now. They got that weird formation with those 3 guys to the left of him, right in front of him. He takes it and he's going to follow them around the left side, and he's over the 40, inside the 40, down around the 37, 36-yard line.
That was number 8, Willie Chambers with the tackle.
And it's going to be a gain of about 7 up to the 36. About 6, rather. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 right there.
I didn't catch the number who slammed their helmet down. I was interested to see if he comes back out. It was wide receiver on the far side, and he was matched up against number 6, Sean Jenkins, and they've been going at it for a couple plays.
I just don't understand why that was not called, because he was
Yeah.
on the field of play when he did that. Now, if he makes it to a sideline, that's a different story.
Maybe they thought he was at the sideline.
Well, he was
It close.
he was just inside the number of the yard line there
Yeah.
at the sideline. But anyway, 2nd and 4, they're in that weird formation again. Poole wants to throw at it this time, rolling to his right, throws out in the flat, incomplete, and they're wanting a flag, but I don't see one.
Well, the ball was thrown way low, and the guy had to go down to get it, and the quarterback had to go over the top of him and try and make a play. So it was
It was bang bang. It was close
Yeah.
to being a little early there, but no flag. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 from the 36-yard line. So again, I'm thinking 4-down territory unless they lose a lot of yardage here.
Make it 3rd down.
3:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bleckley leads at 14-12, but Washington County on the move again. And it looks like Poole will stay in at quarterback, and he has got those 3 guys again to the right this time as Dixon runs on late. Everybody in tight, 3rd down and about 4. Poole takes it, he's going to keep it right up the middle. He's going to be shy of the 1st down, looks like. It's going to be 4th and about a yard.
We'll see.
34.
They're stopping the clock to
Stopping
look at
it,
it. But
timeout. Yeah,
where the
they're gonna
ball
put
is, it's sitting on the 37, and they got to get to the 36. So it's going to be 4th and about a yard. And of course, they're going for this. So I'd be very
They'll run it
surprised.
pretty much the same formation.
It's going to be the same formation, and he's either going to run it to the right side of the line or the left side. I'm talking about around the corner. I'm talking about they're going to measure it, looks like, James, I think.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they are.
Yeah, they're blowing it dead, but it looks like they got to get right to the 36. But looking back at where they started at, this thing is more towards the 42-yard line, so they may only have to get to the 32. I meant the 31, not the 36. But the way it looks now, this may be closer than I
Looks
thought.
like that ball might be on the 33.
Yeah, it looks like it may be closer than I thought. Still think they're going to be a tad shy. But we'll see just how far it is as they put it down. And it is going to be short by maybe the length of the ball.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit longer than the ball. So they're definitely going for this. And you know what's coming. The power formation they run with those 3 guys in front of Poole. And he's just going to keep it right behind them.
It looks like we got our big line in, and hopefully we can get some penetration over their guys.
Yeah, and
After that stop, they'll bring the 4th down forward.
yeah, they will line up those 3 running backs right in front of Poole, just over to the right of it. And you know what he's going to do. We stack the line. We got all 11 men right up there in the line. And they step at the Poole. He runs off the right side. He's got the 1st down and more. He's inside right around the 30. We drive him back, but he's got the 1st.
Yeah, he was going to the right side, and the left side got in there very well. If he'd gone to the left, we had it.
Yeah.
Because we pushed their guys back about 3 yards before he ever got moving.
They marked it right on the 30. 1st down and 10 right there. And with 3 minutes to go here and counting in the 3rd quarter, Bleckley up 14-12. But the Golden Hawks are on the move again here. They capitalized on our fumble earlier in this quarter. Poole's in there's that Brown's in the shotgun now. We're wide out to the right, 1 to the left. He'll send a man in motion. He'll give it to Walker on the jet sweep, try to cut back in, and we bring him down finally right around the 28-yard line maybe. Actually, Poole was still in the quarterback. It wasn't Brown. And I see that red towel. I thought it was Brown because he wears a red towel, but Poole does too. And they mark it on the 20, just shy of the 27. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7, maybe 7.5, not quite 8.
While they're trying to get the play real quick, keep in mind this broadcast is brought to you by Nobles Net. Call Chris Nobles, provides internet for those that can't get internet. 478-308-0596. 478-308-0596. Chris Nobles at Nobles Net.
And we appreciate everything Mr. Chris does for us. They stopped the clock for some reason, and now they're going to ready to go. They're going to start it back. 2nd down and about 7.5. Poole's in the shotgun. And they step it to him. He's running left again this time. He cuts in the middle. He's got over 20 inside of 20, 15, 10. He may score 5, and he's in there. Touchdown, Washington County. He got around the corner there, and we couldn't cut him off, and they'll take the lead 18-14 with the extra point to come. And they're just running it right down our throats right now. And let's see if they'll go for 2 again. I'm pretty sure they will.
I didn't see how far that was. It was
from the 27-yard line. Just outside the 27. So So Washington retakes the lead here, and they are going to line up and go for two, looks like, with 2:01 to go here in the third quarter.
Well, it's kind of one of those things where they're chasing points now. But that could be a good thing because now a touchdown and extra point could put us up by 3 if they don't get it.
They line up with that formation to the right again, pulls in the shotgun with those two running backs over there. And he'll probably keep it to the right. He's going to roll right. He won't to throw, but he's going to pull it down and run. He's not going to make it. And we stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So the extra point, no good. The score remains 18-14. And we'll take a break. Be right back here. Listen to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network.
He's got 87.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. With 2:01 to go in the third, Washington County will kick it off. They lead at 18-14. And number 82 will squib it again. And Brown just falls on it right around our 25-yard line. Marcus Brown just scooped it up and fell down. We'll have it 1st and 10 from our 25.
He did that. I think he kind of got up like, oh man, I should have run it. Because
I don't understand why he
I don't think he realized how much room he actually had.
And usually with Brown or Beatty, they're going to run the ball easy, but not this time. But they mark it right on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. So we trail 18-14, 2 minutes to go here in the third. We need to move the football. We haven't moved it at all here in this third quarter. Sasser in the shotgun, trips to the right, one got to the left, and Hayes is in the backfield with him. He takes the snap and he fakes to Hayes, throws over the middle. It's incomplete, almost intercepted. Trying to hit Marshall on that quick slant, and they were all over it. Incomplete.
Yeah, they had a guy underneath and a guy on top too. So
it's going to be second 10.
there.
And okay, I don't really care about that. 2nd and 10 now. Bryce Beatty back in at the Wildcat formation. Now Sasser will go wide to the left. And Hayes is in the backfield with him. Beatty will fake it to Hayes. He'll keep it right up the middle. Tries to hurdle a guy and ends up on his head. The ball come out. And Washington County is saying they got it, but now they're saying he was down.
On the other side. Both officials actually.
Yeah, they're blowing him down. He did land on his head when he went to flip. So your head is considered down if you have control of the ball.
I think it came out because his arm was down and his arm or his elbow went down, and that's when the ball came out.
Gained of 2 up to the 27. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Sasser back in at quarterback now. 2 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left. Eli Mullis at the H-back. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Still looking. And they blow it dead. It's going to be a false start on Bleckley. I didn't realize they blew it dead. The guy on the far, official on the far side called a false start on Bleckley. So it's going to go from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 13. But a minute 18 to go in the third quarter, and we trail 18-14. Well, you know, it's not really hard to figure out what Washington County's doing on offense. You just got to stop it.
Absolutely, they're just running that power.
Yep.
Right.
3rd down now. Twins on each side. Sasser's in the shotgun, and they blow it dead. Do we have a timeout by Washington?
No, we got a flag down in the backfield.
I think we got illegal substitution on Washington.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, they were running a guy off late, and so we'll get those 5 yards back. They go back to 3rd and 8 now.
It was making the umpire walk a little bit extra.
So 3rd and 8 now from the 27-yard line. Got to get up to the 35. And Sasser's in the shotgun. Twins to each side, and Hayes is in the backfield with him. Really need to convert this right here. We can't give it back to him. Hayes will go in motion. Sasser looking to throw. And they're going to throw the comeback screen to Brown. He needs a block. He gets he's up to the 30. He's at 35, up to the 40. 45, 50. There goes Marcus Brown. 45, 40. Tries to sidestep a guy at the 35. He's brought down at the Washington County 30. Big catch and run by Marcus Brown, and the Royals finally moved the football here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was that was just kind of one of those comeback screens, and once he got the ball, he just kind of let his blockers set up. His blockers got everything set up, and it really just kind of closed in on him. What took away from everything there.
They mark it right at the Washington 30, 1st and 10. Now Bryce Bailey will come in the Wildcat formation. Sasser goes wide left, 2 wide to the left. Hayes go in motion from the backfield. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself off the left tackle. Cuts back in the middle. He's up around the 25 and brought down maybe just shy of the 25. It's going to be 2nd down right there.
And also that pass play almost didn't get off because they were setting up the screen. And there was 2 guys in Sasser's face, and he was able to drop down to the side arm just a little bit to get that pass out.
They were all over him. He got rid of it just in time. They mark it at the 26, gain of 4, 2nd down and 4, 30 seconds to go here. Maybe the last play of the quarter. Sasser back in at quarterback, takes the snap, gives it to Hayes on the read. He's over the 25, cuts back in the middle, and he's hit hard about the 24. Brought down right there. It's going to be 3rd down right there, and I think the clock will run out there. It looks like we're going to let it run out. Well, we're lining back up right now about down to 10.
We kind of run a little bit of a hurry up, so we may try and get it off here and get one more play.
6, 5, 4. I don't know if we get off or not. They're trying 3rd down, 2, 1. And they don't get it off the
quarter. No, he wants to see if he can get them jump off sides, what he was going for there.
Going into the 3rd quarter, when we come back, it'll be 3rd down for the Royals. But into 3, Washington 18, Bleckley 14. We'll take a short break, be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network. Welcome back, everybody. We're about to start the 4th quarter now. It's 3rd down and about 4 for the Royals from the Washington County 24-yard line. And Dominic Sasser in at shotgun now. Twins to the right, one guy to the left. Hayes in the backfield with him. He takes the snap. He fakes to Hayes. He's looking to throw, throwing the fade down to Bryce Bailey in the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. He overthrew him right at the goal line. Trying to throw that fade pattern down there, and he overthrew him by just a tad, or it would have been a touchdown.
And that's going to bring up 4th and about 4 yards to go. So decision time here for Coach.
I think he pretty much got to go for this.
I see Hayes out there slapping himself in the chest like, give me the ball.
It's a little too long, I think, for a field goal here. Which field goal wouldn't give you the lead no way.
It's on the edge of the range, I believe. But, it's only going to put you to a point down. So
it's 4th and 4. Same formation again. Sasser in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He fakes to Hayes. Throws the slant over the middle. It's complete to Marcus Brown. It's going to be a 1st down inside the 20 if he gets the proper spot. And it looks like he's going to.
19, it looks like on the 4th side.
It will be a 1st down. Just a quick hitter to Marcus Brown, who just went inside the 20 and turned around. And they drove him back, but the progress gives him the 1st down. Just underway here in the 4th quarter. We trail 18-14, but we're on their 19-yard line. So opportunity here to perhaps take the lead.
Bailey's going to go back to quarterback.
Yeah, Bailey going back to the Wildcat formation. Sasser will come down to the left side wide. Hayes is in the backfield with him. Hayes will go in motion. Bailey takes his snap. He's going to keep it right up the gut. He cuts back to the left. He's over to 15, inside the 15, down around maybe the 13-yard line. Going to be gain of about 6 on the play. It's going to be second and about 4 now. So opportunity here for the Royals. Quickly to the line now. Bailey will stay in at quarterback at the Wildcats. Sasser will break wide left. Hayes in the backfield. Nobody wide to the right. Second down and about 4. Hayes will go in motion. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to keep it again off the left tackle, and he's over to 10. He's inside the 10. He's going to get the first down around the 7-yard line. It's going to be first and goal. Royals right there. So Bryce Bailey just followed, I think, Big Amarius Mills that time right behind left tackle.
Yeah.
That's a good man to follow. It's going to be first and goal from the 7, I think is where they put it down. He didn't get the 6. The scoreboard says the 6, but he's on the 7.
Yeah, the official on this side is at 7.
So Bailey in the shotgun. That's that power formation now. We got the 2 defensive linemen there with him. Hayes is behind him. Bailey takes the snap, gives it to Hayes. He's following this big defensive lineman. He's inside the 5, down the run to 4, maybe to, no, not quite to 3. He's going to be around
4, maybe to 3.5, but I believe to 4.
Just following big Willie Harrison, the other big man there. I don't know can't tell who that is. Same formation again. Second goal from just inside the 4. Bailey takes the snap, gives it to Hayes again. Tries to cut back in. He's at the goal line. Touchdown! Flag down. He scored, but the umpire threw the flag right in the middle of the field.
Got a hold.
It's going to be a hold on Bleckley, and I think I saw who it was.
I did not, but
57. He looked like our guy took him down. I think I saw it.
So that's going to make it. That was around the 1, I think, where they spotted it.
Yeah, they mark it back around the 12. Looks like maybe. Be a hold on Bleckley, so negates the touchdown. It'll be second goal now back from around the 12. Boy, Marquinhos Hayes just dodged the guy and got right in there, but the holding penalty, I saw the hold. That was not a bad call. I saw the young man who did it. He just took our guy down. But now Sasser back in at quarterback. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Hayes in the backfield with him. Second goal. He takes the snap, rolling left, looking to throw. Throws her in the flat. It's complete up around the 6-yard line. Brought down, flag down, maybe a face mask.
It's going to be a face mask.
Right at the 6-yard line. It'll be a face mask, I believe, on number 23.
It'll make it half the distance.
On Conway. It'll be added on to the end of the run. And it should go down to the 3-yard line. And again, not automatic first, I don't think, James, but we'll repeat the down. Now they're talking it over. And it is a face mask. They didn't call the personal foul variety, though. They called inadvertent.
Still half the distance.
Still half the distance. You're right.
So it'll make it 3rd and 3.
Actually,
second goal from the 3. Then.
Second down. Actually, they'll repeat.
Second down. Okay.
Should repeat the down. And it will be second goal from right at the 3-yard line. So then we're back into that power formation again with the 2 defensive linemen right there with Bailey in the Wildcat, and he has Hayes behind him. Hayes goes in motion, and now they stop it. Or they didn't stop it. Our guys just stood up.
I think the official stopped it. He wasn't ready to go.
Yeah, they reset the play clock. Now Hayes goes in motion. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, tries to cut back in. He's not going to get anything. They're going to bring him down right at the 3. No blocking on that right side. And somebody lost a helmet. Somebody lost a helmet. I think it was Bailey. Yep, he'll have to come out.
Bailey. He'll have to come out.
It's going to be 3rd goal from right around the 4 now. He lost a yard. But Bailey can come back after this play if we need him.
So Sasser will go back into the quarterback.
Down to 9:28 to go here in the game. We're down 18-14, but we're sitting on that 4-yard line, 3rd down and goal. And Eli Mullis comes back in at the H-back now. Sasser will be in shotgun. He'll send Marcus Brown wide right and Marshall wide left, and Hayes is in the backfield with him. Mullis lined up at the tight end, not the H-back. Sasser takes the snap, gives it to Hayes, face to Hayes. He's rolling left, looking to throw, throwing in the back of the end zone. Marcus Brown caught it. Was he inbounds? They're saying out of bounds. Marcus Brown caught it, diving back, but he says he's out of bounds. He's pleading his case, but unfortunately will not win that. Boy, he was right at the end line, James.
Yeah, I think when he slid down, I think he went out of bounds.
Yeah. He had to reach back to catch it, and he slid down. And I think when he did that, his back leg was out of bounds. But he did make the play, and it looks like we're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And Coach Lasher not sending the field goal unit on. Boy, we need this. Man, he was open, but the throw was a tad behind him.
Bailey's back on the field, but he's out at the
he's
wide receiver.
Left, yeah. So Sasser will stay at quarterback. 4th and goal from the 4. Here we go. Hayes is in the backfield with him. He takes a snap. A bad snap. He gives it to Hayes. And Hayes is not going to get anything. He's going to lose yardage back to the 6 as the snap was high.
I don't know if he gave it to Hayes or if Hayes ran up and
Hayes
took
caught
it.
it. The snap was floated back there, and that messed the whole play up. And Hayes, I think, just caught the snap and ran with it, but couldn't get anything. He got to the 5, and that was it. So the bad snap really busted that play up from the get-go. And we lose it on downs after having it 1st and goal from the 7. Of course, the holding penalty negated the touchdown.
Right.
But anyway, boy, may have to wish to have that one back before the night's over. But 9:01 to go in the game, we trail 18-14. And you know we're probably going to get a heavy dose of that run game now.
Yeah, there's no reason they're going to throw the ball at this point.
They have it. They mark it at the 6, really, 1st and 10 from their own 6 now. And Poole was in the shotgun with that weird formation again. Got those 3 guys to his left over there. And he's going to run behind him to the left side. And we hit him at the line of scrimmage, and he's not going to get much.
So defense is really going to have to step up here.
Yeah, we need a 3 and out if we need it. If we ever need it.
That was
no gain.
8:50 to go in the game.
No gain on the play. Going to be 2nd and 10. We're all over that. Well, we could force a punt here. Their kicking game has not been very strong tonight.
No, it has not.
But they're in no hurry. They're going to eat as much clock as they can. 2nd down and 10 from their own 6. Same formation. Poole in the shotgun. Those 3 guys to his left. Everybody bunched in. He takes it. He's going to run to the left side again, trying to get around the corner, and he does. He's up to the 10 and finally brought down around the 11, maybe the 12. Gain of about 5 on the play, maybe 6. It's going to be 3rd down right there.
And you would think they're going to be content to run the ball here and keep the clock running and punt if they have to.
It's going to be 3rd and about 5. They mark it at the 11. A big 3rd down play here by the Royal defense. Clock steadily running at 7:55. And they're in no hurry. They're going to use all that play clock they can. It's down to 14, and they haven't even broken the huddle. Now they break it.
It looks like they got to mark about the 12, so about
it's going to be 3rd, yeah, about 4 maybe. They didn't mark it up a little bit more, didn't they? Poole in the shotgun, a wide out on each side. Hard County takes the snap. And flag down. I think they got a false start.
So that's going to back them up, make it 3rd and 9.
That will make it 3rd and 9 now, so that'll help.
That could put them into a passing situation at this point. But they may choose to go ahead and run it.
Yeah.
Try and keep that clock running because they have been picking up some yardage.
And the penalty is back to 7-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Again, 3rd down, replay down.
So the Royals, big 3rd down play right here, James. If we give them no gain at all here, they've got to punt from their own end zone. Clock at 7:25 and counting. 3rd down and about 9. And they bunch in tight formation again with those 3 guys to the right of Poole this time. Let's see if they'll run it again. He takes the snap. He is going to run. He's wanting to throw now. He's looking to throw. He's still looking. Throws her in the flat. It's incomplete right around the 15-yard line. That'll stop the clock and make it 4th down.
Jenkins on the covers. That ball was behind the receiver, but Jenkins right there to kind of knock it loose when he got to his hands.
Yeah, that was number 23, Conway. And he was right at the 15-yard line. Now, if we tackle him there, he'd been close to where they spotted if he got the first of it. It's off or not. He dropped it. So they're going to have to punt from their own end zone. It looks like Dixon is going to punt number 7.
Yeah, he punted last time.
He's standing about 7 yards deep in the end zone, and we got Marcus Brown and Bryce Beatty standing at the Washington 40, so we should get good field position out of this. There's a snap, and it's a pretty good punt. And Bryce Beatty takes it up to 39. He's up to the 35, tries to cut back in, and be brought down around to 31.
He kind of got pinned in there behind
the blocker. Great field position for the Royals. We can't ask for any better.
Right, he got pinned in a little bit behind the blocker and had 2 guys on each side of the blocker and nowhere to go. But
not a bad punt considering where he was at. He punt that ball, and he took 1 step, kicked it. He didn't take 2 steps. Well, they mark it at the 32. 1st and 10 Royals from the Washington County 32-yard line.
I honestly thought he ran into the guys up ahead of that.
And let's see, Bryce Beatty will come out in the Wildcat formation. Sasser will go wide to the left. And nobody in the backfield now. We got 2 wide left, 2 wide right, and Bailey all by himself. He takes the snap. He's going to run it off right tackle. Cuts back in. He's over 30. And he's pulling the man over 25, inside the 20. Down around the 18-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 Royals. Big run by Bryce Bailey.
Great block by, I believe it was 63, Bo Williams, just pushed him right up in front of him, kept his guy moving down the field.
Put it at 18. He was one step from going the distance. The last man drug him down. Bailey in the Wildcat again. Nobody in the backfield. 1st and 10. Takes a snap. Same play. Running off the right tackle again. Now he's trying to get outside. He's trying to break a tackle inside the 15. He pulls him with him down to around the 12 maybe. Going to be a gain of about 6, looks like.
That was number 9, Walker, for them that was able to get out there and get a hold of him. But he still got him.
Yeah,
he still got another 3 yards after Walker got a hold of him.
He hit him about the 15, but Bailey drug him to around the 12. Going to be 2nd and 4 from just inside the 12. It's actually closer to the 11. It's going to be about 3.5 to go for a first down. They got to get to.
Sasser's going to go back into quarterback.
They got to get to around the 8 for the first. Sasser back in at quarterback now. Twins to the left. Now send Marshall in motion. He takes the snap, gives it to Hayes on the read. He's trying to get up the left side and nothing doing. Washington County all over that. And no gain on the play. Going to be 3rd down right there. We might have lost a yard on it, and I think we did.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah.
Score update: Dublin 28, Dodge County 6. And there are 8 minutes to go in that game.
So 5:38 here to go. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Royals. Sasser's still in the quarterback.
Definitely 4-down territory. Sasser in the quarterback. 3rd down about 4. Twins to the left. One guy to the right. Hayes is in the backfield. Eli Mullis is lined up at the H-back. He'll shift over to the left side. Takes the snap. He fakes to Hayes. Throwing the fade down into the end zone. Marcus Brown. Incomplete. He overthrew him just a little bit. He had Marcus Brown about 3 yards deep. Trying to throw that back shoulder fade, and he threw it a little too far.
We're up to 59 listeners now, so we'll thank everybody for listening.
And they got a guy down right around the 12-yard line.
Got an official timeout here.
With 5:18 to go in the game, we trail 18-14. Boy, it's been one of those games where we missed an opportunity a while ago. We're down on their 4-yard line.
Penalty and had a holding penalty that brought it back out.
Penalty negated a touchdown. We lost it on downs. And that's big number 66 for them. That is Jalen Mathis, the injured player, but he's up walking off.
Well, it's going to be a big 4th and 4 here with 5:18 to go. You're going to have to get the first down here.
Yeah, the ball's sitting just inside the 12. We got to get to the 8. And you don't want to leave it to a chance of a measurement. You want to get at least 5 on this, because you never know how that change is going to stretch over there. But 4th down and the injury timeout, it should be up. It's not a timeout by either team. 5:18 to go. They'll wind it as soon as everybody's ready here. And we're still in the huddle there. We ain't went back.
Yeah, they're winding it now.
They wound it. The play clock started at 25, being it was not after a play. That's the difference in the high school rules now with the 40-second play clock. But we got plenty of time down to 15. Sasser will be in the quarterback shotgun. 4th down. We got to get at least 4 yards to get the first here. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Hayes goes in motion. Sasser takes the snap. They go through the comeback swing to Bryce Bailey. He catches it. He's inside the 10, and he's going to get the first down. He's around the 5, and we pushed back. But forward progress will give him the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there for the Royals. So big catch by Bryce Bailey. He run the jailbreak screen or the comeback screen, whichever way you want to call it.
That's one of those where, you look at it and you see all these people, and you're like, all right, where's the screen? Because he's got 5 people in front of him. Sasser did.
Now Bailey will come back in the Wildcat. He has Hayes in the backfield. 1st and goal from the 5. Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat. He'll send Hayes in motion. Bailey takes the snap. He's going to run off right tackle. He cuts back inside. He's at the goal line. Touchdown, Bleckley County. Touchdown, Royals. Bryce Bailey got in there. He cut back. And he got hit at the goal line, but he got in there, and the Royals reclaimed the lead 20-18 with the extra point to come here. But plenty of time remaining. 4:51 to go. And Trey Corner on for the extra point. So
I don't know if you saw the umpire got shoved around a little bit there as that ball was going into the end zone.
Sasser will hold it, and Corner will kick it here. There's a snap. It's set down. Kick is up. Kick is, let's watch it. Let's watch it. It is good. It hooked a little bit, but it got in there. And the Royals lead it 21-18. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to Royal Football on the Royal Football Network.
Welcome back here, fourth quarter, 4:51 to go after the touchdown by Bailey. Bleckley County leads 21-18 over Washington County as we get ready for the kickoff here. Just want to remind everybody, tomorrow is the state middle school cross-country championship, so it will be very crowded in Bleckley County and Cochran, so keep that in mind as you're getting out to do things tomorrow, or if you need to go to the grocery store tonight. Make sure you get there tonight. It'll be very packed at Walmart and everywhere else tomorrow, so
There'll be a lot of revenue brought into the county tomorrow.
course runs over at the elementary school, so along 26 between Walmart and out to the middle school is going to be very busy tomorrow, so keep that in mind as you go about your day tomorrow.
Hugh Kearney will kick it off for the Royals, and he approaches the high end over end kick, and Dixon will watch it go out of bounds around the 7-yard line. That's the last thing you want it. Now they're going to get it on the 35 if they choose to do so.
Unless they decide to make them re-kick.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take it on the 35, I believe, because they're huddling up their offense so they're on the sideline.
Yeah, kick return teams hit it off. So
you don't see Kearney do that very often.
No.
He's going to kick it in the end zone or they're going to return it.
You know, he lines up to the left. He tries to keep it down there. It's bound to happen every now and then, but it is what it is. So,
and I don't know if anything's wrong with Kearney or not, but he's not kicked as many in the end zone this year as he did last year.
I don't know if it's a little bit intention to not do that.
Yeah. Last year he kicked several in the end zone.
He's had a few this year in the end zone. There's been a couple that got right to the goal line and they were able to keep out and return. Especially last week, they had to happen a few times. So.
All right, they have it 1st and 10 from their own 35. They'll split a guy wide left, one to the right.
Wide left. Really
Poole's in
wide.
the shotgun with one H-back in front of him. He'll send Walker in motion. He fakes to him. He's going to keep it up the middle. Poole at the 40, 45, 50, and finally brought down from behind at the Bleckley 44-yard line. So he just run the quarterback draw after he faked it to Walker on the sweep. And they're in our territory on one play. 1st and 10 from the 44 now with 4:44 to go in the game. They'll wind it right there.
And our defense has been plugging that hole way better than that until that point. I mean, on the first drive, we left that hole. And we left that hole a few times, but we've been stopping it primarily since then.
1st and 10 from the Bleckley 44, clock running at 4:31. They break the huddle right there. Poole will be in the shotgun. He'll split another wide to the left, one to the right. Same formation. Has that H-back right in front of him to his left. He'll send Walker in motion. He takes the snap. This time he gives it to Walker on the sweep, trying to get him around the corner. He cuts back in. He's at the 40, breaks the tackle, 35-30. Inside the 25, still on his feet, and brought down around the 21-yard line. Boy, we had him at the line. Somebody hit him, and he broke free, and then we just couldn't bring him down. And all the way up to the 21-yard line, 1st and 10, Washington right there. And just like that, they're threatening.
Yeah, they ran that they got that big hole in the first play, and then that jet sweep right there got him. And so you got to figure they'll still be kind of trying to move the ball in those directions.
And they move wide to the right again, this time to the left. One guy in the slot over there, Poole's in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 21, clock running. He'll send a man in motion. He'll fake it to him, runs the draw, quarterback draw again. He's over at 20, breaks the tackle, and run out of bounds around the 18-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. Going to be 2nd down right there.
The tackle over there was about Sean Jenkins, number 6.
Going to be 3:41 to go in the game. Bleckley leads at 21-18, and they're sitting at our inside the 18, almost the 17-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 6.
We've made the statement a few times tonight. It's going to have to be a defensive stand. At some point, we're going to have to get them stopped.
And they have yet to turn the ball over tonight. That would be great to have that right now. Both teams still with their full allotment of timeouts, however. Poole brings them up wide to the left. One guy wide right, one to the left, and the H-back is right there to his right. He'll send a man in motion. That's Walker, and he fakes to him. He's going to run the draw again, and he's up to about the 15 and brought down right there, maybe just inside the 15.
Yeah, the Golden Hawks winning the turnover battle 2-0 right now, but we could lose it. We could lose the turnover battle 2-1 and be okay
Yeah, it'd be
at
fine.
this point.
They're sitting right on the 15-yard line, 3rd down and 4 right there with 3:20 and counting. Bleckley hanging on to a 3-point lead by the skin of our teeth right now. 3rd down and about 4. We got to stop them from getting 4 yards in 2 plays here. And they'll come up to the line, and it looks like they're going to call a timeout, and they do. They'll take a timeout with 3:04 to go in the game, and Bleckley up by 3.
And, we don't know what kind of field goal kicker they got. Something to keep in mind, but we saw their extra point attempt, but
that's the only time they tried it. They went for 2 every other time.
But the question with that is, if we stop them here on 3rd, do they even attempt a field goal?
Let's say they don't gain an inch here. It'll be a 32-yard attempt here, or right around that.
Yep.
Now, their kickoff guy scribbed it every time.
Yeah.
That's a different guy. The guy that kicked the extra point was left-footed number 87.
And he booted it. He had enough distance, but it was just way left.
It's kind of a loop kick. It wasn't really a lot of force behind it.
Right.
We'll see here. We got to stop them here first. But they did burn their first timeout.
Well, we got a timeout real quick too. Nobles Net, our sponsor here for the game, providing the internet for us this season. Chris Nobles, 478-308-0596.
And we appreciate Mr. Chris for everything he's done for us. Third down, about 4. Same formation, and now Coach Lassler wants the timeout, and he gets it right before they snap it.
Trying to get the white hat, couldn't get his attention to turn to the side. Judge ran him.
It's always entertaining when you see a coach running down the sideline, hollering for a timeout right before they snap it. So both teams burn a timeout here. It's still third down and 4 from the Royal 15-yard line.
We got a lot more users, listeners tuned in right now. I'd like to thank everybody here, but
stay with us. We got 3 minutes to go.
We got 3 minutes to go, so getting interesting here, but. Again, I know I kind of rushed over before, but Nobles Net, Chris Nobles, 478-308-0596. Chris says they provide internet to people who can't get internet. So if you're looking for a new service or you can't pick up your service, whatever you need, call Nobles Net, 478-308-0596.
All right, we appreciate Mr. Chris for everything he's done for us this year. It's third down and 4 from the Bleckley 15, and both teams have burned the timeout here. 3:04 to go in the game. Bleckley leads 21-18, but Washington's sitting on our 15-yard line with a third down and 4 play here, and that same formation they run this whole drive, James. They send the wide out to the right and got to the left in the slot, really, and they got that big old H-back right up there, and Poole's in his shotgun, so he's probably going to keep it himself here, I would imagine. Long count. He'll send Walker in motion, and he'll fake the Walker. He's going to keep it himself. We hit him at the line of scrimmage. They bring him down right there at the 15-yard line. Big Willie Harris. Big Willie Harris.
No gain. Spun him around, threw him backwards. I honestly thought he picked up a yard, but they marked him right at the same spot.
No gain on the play. Fourth down and 4. Big Willie Harris just beat his man and made the hit right at the line. Are they going to burn another timeout?
But now, like you said, if they don't gain an inch, talking about a 32-yard field goal.
And they are putting some – did they call a timeout? They're bringing everybody to the sideline.
I believe they –
But the clock is still running. And they're sending the offense back on the field. They're going for this. But they got Brown in the quarterback now. They're running their passing formation out there. You got Trucks to the right, Twins to the left, Brown's in the shotgun. Fourth down and 4. Big fourth down play here. There's a snap. He's looking to throw. Throw to the middle. Intercepted. No, it's batted down.
by Mims.
Big Iron Marius Mims got a big paw up there and swatted it down. The tallest man on the field. And the Royals take over on downs with 2:13 to go. First and 10, and they have 2 timeouts. You still got to move the football over here. Wow. I thought we had an interception there because it looked like Bryce Bailey broke on the receiver. So if Mills doesn't hit that, it would be interesting to see what would have happened. But wow, he just got a big old paw up there and said, "No, sir, not tonight."
Yeah, and that's a hard person to throw over the top of.
Yeah, he's 6'7", 6'6", 6'7".
I can see, in college you expect to have to throw over somebody that tall, but in high school that's somebody hard to throw over the top of.
And if you didn't know, Amarius has several D1 offers so far, and he's only a junior,
including a couple of coaches here tonight.
Yeah, a couple of college coaches here tonight from Clemson and one from Georgia. I guess they're still here. They may be gone by now. But anyway, first and 10 now. Bryce Bailey in the Wildcat. 2:13 to go. He takes a snap. Bailey's going to keep off the right side, and he's not going to get much. Right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And will they burn their second timeout? I think they did. The clock stopped anyway. No, it's running out. It's at 2 minutes. We're under 2 minutes. Second down, about 9.5. He got about half a yard. Boy, we need to burn this clock if we had it. We need to get first down. They got 2 timeouts, so I look for them to call one after this play here.
Yeah, so you'll snap the ball with about 120, about 127 to 130 left on the clock.
Sitting at 140 right now, and the play clock's at 10, and we break the huddle there. Bryce Bailey will stay in at the Wildcat, and if he's down to 5, you better hurry. 3, 2. He gets it off. Bailey running around the left side, needs a block. He's up to the 15. He's around the 20, brought down about the 21. Going to be third down, and they will burn their second timeout right there. It's going to be third down and about 4 from the 21-yard line.
Clock's still running.
They do finally stop it at 1:16.
It was at 1:19 when that play ended, and they called their timeout.
It'd be interesting to see if they reset the clock or not. I did see their coach calling timeout over there. And,
wow, 120. They put 4
they put
seconds
it
back on.
They put it back to 120. And it's third down and about 4 from the 21. Well, it's almost 5. They're almost back at the 20. But we get this first down, James. It's pretty much you can sit on it. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot. You're coach last time now. Would you dare throw this thing?
No.
No.
You run it. You
at
worst,
you make them burn the timeout, then you
They've got one timeout left. That's what I was just asked on here, but they've got one timeout left. Bleckley County has 2, but you've got to keep the ball on the ground here because if you take a loss,
at worst you force the timeout. That
makes them use their timeout,
and you punt it away and play defense.
Yep, you punt it away, you play defense because with Kearney punting, they're probably going to have the ball around midfield at best.
And I'm thinking you run this thing formation with the Wildcat with Bailey, just let him run and see what he can get on it.
Yeah, because he could pick up. We're about third, about 5. So
we got to get right on the 25, and the ball's sitting just over the 20. And Bailey will be in the Wildcat. Third down, big third down here. They stacked the line. They got 9 men in the box. You're right. Bailey takes the snap. He fakes. He's rolling to his right. He is wanting to throw, but now he's going to pull it down and try to run, and they're going to sack him back around the 12. And I don't understand why in the world you run wide on that. Now you're losing yardage, and you got to punt it from your own goal line just about.
I think you might have been looking for a comeback from Brown, who was on that side, and didn't get it.
And they called their last time out with 1:08 to go here. Oh, I don't understand that play call at all. I would think you maybe just run Bailey off tackle and see what he can get because he's been getting a lot of good yardage on that. But they burned their last time out. 1:08 to go here. It's fourth down and about 12. We got to punt from our own 13-yard line here.
Leading 21-18. Kearney will be standing on the
right around the goal line.
Right around the goal line.
Boy,
they're likely going to get the ball, maybe
right around midfield, I would think.
Yeah, between the 40 and 50 somewhere is what you think, unless they can't field it and it gets a good roll out of it.
So a minute 15 on the clock now.
We'll see if they line up and come after the punt.
Kearney will stand in his own end zone. He's about a yard deep, maybe right at the goal line, maybe. And they got Poole standing at the 45. He's a dangerous return man. And they got 8 guys on the line. I don't know if they'll come after it or not. There's the snap. Kearney gets it off. It's a line drive punt. Going to hit it about the 40. Takes a royal bounce over the 45, and down right around the 49. I thought it was going to bounce over the 50, but it didn't. And they're at our 49 with 1:05 to go, and we lead 21-18. They have no timeouts. Now, if they run the ball, James, we keep them in bounds. That's running the clock. Now,
you got to remember in the first half when they had the ball with under 3 minutes, they were throwing the ball the whole time.
Yeah, I was about to say if they line up and throw, that's really not their strong suit. But they have it first and 10 from our 49. No timeouts. 1:05 to go in the game. Bleckley up 21-18. The defense, we asked one more time to make a stop here. They've been out there.
I only count 10 Royals out there.
They've been out there pretty much all night. And I don't know if anybody notices that or not.
We've only got 10 guys on the field.
And now one of our coaches, that's Coach Byram. Okay. Jacob is telling everybody. Jacob's trying to tell them we only got 10. Now they finally do send 10 out there.
Marshall gets out there late.
Is that Brown in the quarterback? I think it is. In the shotgun. Yep, he's dropping to throw. He's looking to throw. He's under heavy rush. He throws over. And it's batted around, incomplete. Almost caught around the 25.
Nice juggling call.
He almost caught that thing. That was Boone, number 2, the other quarterback. Almost caught that. We had a guy about to hit Brown as he threw it, but he was just a second late.
Yeah, it looked like he was reaching for his hand. I think that was Big Willie Harris over there.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 with 59 seconds to go now. And Bryce Bailey will run on the field.
Quick PSA about tomorrow. Don't forget, middle school state championship cross country is going to be in town tomorrow, so out at the elementary school, between the elementary school, high school, and middle school. So be sure you avoid that area tomorrow if you're not going to the races.
Trips to the right. Brown in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. No rush. No rush. He's got plenty of time. Now he pulls it down, tries to run, and we run him out of bounds back around their own 20. Listen to me. Their own 47-yard line. It'll be third down, loss of about 4 on the play.
Where he's marking them is at the 47.
So they lost about 4 on the play. It's going to be third down and about 14 right there. And Bryce Bailey's standing at our own 25. He's playing a deep safety.
Yeah, he don't want to let anybody get behind him.
Yeah, and probably the fastest guy on the field, well, for us anyway. All right, third down and about 14 now with 51 seconds to go. They have no timeouts. And we lead by 3, so another big third down here for the Royal defense.
51.6 seconds left in the game.
And Brown still in the quarterback, trips to the right, twins to the left, nobody in the backfield with him. We got a 3-man line going to rush him. There's a snap. He's looking to throw. You got time, no rush. Throws over the middle of the field, and it's batted up, and it's almost intercepted, but incomplete. Bryce Bailey, and is that Marshall broke it up right there?
I think Marshall broke it up and got a hand on it, and then the receiver still almost made a dive for it, almost got to it.
And Bailey dove for it and couldn't get it. Score update, Dublin 35, Dodge 6, 2 minutes ago. Looks like Dublin has that one wrapped up. Fourth down and 14 now. Here's your ball game.
Now, if we played Dodge anything like we played Dublin, we should do okay.
If you want to compare it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth and 14. This is your ball game, folks.
Rivalry games are always you never know.
Trips to the right, twins to the left. Brown in the shotgun. Fourth down. Here's your ball game. He takes a snap, looking to throw. Under a rush. He's hit and he throws. And it's batted around and it's incomplete. Incomplete. And the Royals will take over. Big Willie Harris hit him as he threw, and the ball was underthrown, but still almost caught.
Poole and Ty Williams both had their hand on the ball. Both had their hands on the ball, and it finally came out of both of them.
Boy, look at the celebration on the Royal sideline. What was for a moment there, anyway. You got to remember, we've still got 36 seconds to burn here, so you don't want to get a penalty. Willie Harris hit him right time he threw it, and it was kind of underthrown, but still almost caught. So the Royals take over at the Washington 47, and a couple of kneel down, or actually one kneel down. This thing will be over. And Dominic Sasser will get under center, and like Coach Sam Bars used to say, the best play in football is coming up. The victory formation. He will kneel, and with the play clock being 40 seconds, they don't have to snap it again. That will do it, folks. The Royals come up with a big region victory tonight over the Washington County Golden Hawks. The play clock hasn't been reset here, and I don't understand why. It shouldn't be on 5 seconds. And I think Coach Lashley is letting the official know it, not in not such a kind way either. The game clock is down to 12:10. They don't have to snap it again. That's going to do it, folks. The Royals are going to win it 21-18 over the Washington County Golden Hawks, and they will move to 5-2 on the year and 2-1 in the region. What a win tonight, James. This will go a long way to the end of the year.
Absolutely. That was a big win. I know we hadn't taken them down in a couple of years, so that was a huge win for the Royals there. Just so important in region play to get that win, because that puts us with the updated standings. With Dodge having won, that puts Washington County at 1-1, puts us at 2-1. Dublin at 3-0 and Dodge at 2-1. So tied with Dodge for second, both having lost to Dublin. Northeast at 1-2. Southwest and East Lawrence both at 0-2. So big win, moves the Royals to 5-2 on the year, and puts the Golden Hawks at 4-2 on the year. So big win here for the Royals tonight.
I was just about to say, you don't beat Washington County very often. That is a rich tradition over there. They always have a good team, even on years when they're rebuilding, if you will. But what a big win for the Royals tonight. Next week we will be on the road to take on the East Lawrence Falcons over in East Dublin. If you can't make the game, tune in right here. We'll have it for you on YouTube on the Royal Football Network.
Yep, couple quick announcements. Just remember, tomorrow again the cross country state middle school meet is in town. Somewhere between 7,000 and 10,000 people is the number I've heard usually come here. So for that, avoid the elementary school area if you don't have to go to it. Middle Georgia State is playing here tomorrow at the Royal Stadium against Texas A&T at 1 o'clock. And the tennis team is having a yard sale tomorrow morning over at First Baptist Church in the parking lot there. And Georgia plays at 12.
Yep.
Yeah. There was something else I was going to mention too, besides the cross country. Middle Georgia Soccer's playing tomorrow too, so a lot going on around town tomorrow.
Find something to do if you ain't.
Still got 2 hours to get to. Well, an hour and 59 minutes to get to Walmart if you hadn't done your grocery shopping. Planning on doing it tomorrow. You probably want to get out there tonight. And avoid Walmart tomorrow. It'll be busy. So
I meant to do this earlier and I forgot, but I'm going to a wedding tomorrow afternoon. Tyler Sellers and Amanda Coley are getting married tomorrow over in Marshallville, Georgia. Congratulations to Tyler and Amanda. Wish you a happy marriage, a long, happy, and healthy marriage together. And congratulations. Been knowing Tyler since he was pretty much in middle school when their family moved down here. His parents are Wayne and Penny Sellers. And congratulations to those two. Should be a beautiful day tomorrow over there in Marshallville if you want to go. I'm sure they'll be glad to see you. I know I'm going.
I guess that's about it for tonight, right?
That's pretty
2.5 hours.
Yeah, we got here quick tonight. Quick
So,
game here with mostly running on both sides of the ball.
Yep. Don't forget Noble's net. Chris Nobles, 478-308. Wait a minute. 0596 478-308-0596. If you need internet, call Chris Nobles at Nobles Net. And Don, I think that's it for us tonight.
All righty, James. I appreciate it again as usual. Next week, like I said, we'll be over in East Dublin and we take on the East Lawrence Falcons and hopefully pull out another victory. But the Royals, big win tonight here over Washington County. We go to 5-2 on the year, 2-1 in the region to move into second place behind Dublin, who had Dodge County tonight. And last we had, they were up 35-6 with just a couple minutes to go in that one. So it looks as though Dublin will hang on to number 1 in the region, but that will put us in second right there, at least tied for second anyway. And with a victory over Washington County, that would give us a tiebreaker over them. And they still have Dublin to play as well as Dodge County. So anyway, like I said, East Lawrence next week, and then we'll be back home for Dodge in a couple of weeks. Always a big one there with Dodge County. But, James, anything else before we go?
I think that's about it.
All right, for Mr. James Hagler and, of course, Mr. Chris Nobles, who made all this possible, I'm Don Byron saying thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week. Once again, your final score, Bleckley 21, Washington County 18. You've been listening to Royals Football on the Royal Football Network. Good night, everybody.